I thought she was like just gonna lie and say her water broke so she could leave. Like she's just gonna be like, oh, I'm sorry, my water broke. I guess I can't have sex because I have to go have a baby. Bye-bye. But from what I've learned, and correct me if I'm wrong, because I often am, but from what I know about giving birth, it's not very easy to fake your water breaking. So if that's not the case, because we can't lie about our water breaking, then is this option to make her water break on command? Do we have that much power in this game? Or is this woman like a superhero who can just bust her water open on command? That's like a superpower. It's not a very good superpower, but it could be considered a superpower. All right, Greg, well, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you're new here and you're not subscribed, make sure you subscribe and turn on my notifications to join Greg. Greg is what I call my fan base on YouTube, but we're not just a fan base, we're a family, because we all love each other and hold just a tiny little bit of resentment towards one another. Like I said at the beginning of the video, if you want to get tickets for the tour, make sure you do that quick because they might sell out, and then if they do and you wanted to come and you didn't get a ticket, then you're gonna be sad. If you want to get some merch that says Greg on it, or any of my other merch, go to dannygonzalez.store or click the link in the description. All right, thank you, Phoebe Westbrooks, for turning on my notifications. You are truly Greg. I'm currently in America and not a different country, and I'll see you guys next time with a really interesting video where I kick a ball so hard that my shoe flies off. Bye.
This video is over now. You'll find something else to watch, or just watch this video. I know we had a lot of fun, but you can't stay on this end screen forever. This video is over now. So why are you still watching this? Do you not have anything?
Hey guys, so this is going to be a slightly different video than I usually post on my channel. I decided I wanted to try something out new, and also I just really wanted to share this with somebody because I feel like I'm crazy and I'm the only person seeing this. So I just wanted to make a video about it and explain why it's so weird to me. So yesterday I was on Social Blade and I found this channel, number 123 on the list, called All for Tube Kids. And I went and I looked at their page on Social Blade, and they've gained 1.13 million subscribers in the month of November. So I was like, how did they gain that many subscribers? They must post like a lot and like really good stuff. So I went to their channel, and at first it just seems like a family vlog channel. Okay, some kind of weird titles. Contacting scary spirits with a Ouija board during our slumber party. That's kind of weird. Seems like a little clickbaity. Then the next one, scary paranormal activity in our house, moving things scaring us. Which is also just like weird phrasing. It's just like, it sounds like somebody speaking in broken English. Scary paranormal activity in our house, moving things, scaring us. I don't know. And I just scrolled down some more, and then all of a sudden I started seeing all of these videos with creepy clowns in the thumbnails. Titles like, Scary Killer Clown, Kick Dad in the Face Prank, Fail on Girl. I feel like there's supposed to be more verbs in that sentence or something. It's all just nouns. Scary Killer Clown, kicked, that's one verb. Dad in the face, prank, fail on girl. Do you need more verbs than that? So this channel seemed to like not really be getting that many subscribers any month. And then this past month, they gained 1 million subscribers. I mean, you can see that spike, it's huge. So I wanted to go back to where that started happening and just look to see what started that. And it looks like their first creepy clown video was posted October 22nd. So that's when they started gaining all these subscribers. And since then, literally every video, or almost every video, has a scary killer clown in the title and in the thumbnail. And it's all things like, scary killer clown found in woods, girl scared running. Scary killer clown takes off mask and cleans outside our house. Okay, so it's just like a maid clown? Killer clown breaks into our house and scares us. Scary killer clown stalks our house. Scary killer clown stalks and harasses us, girls. See what I mean about the wording? Scary killer clown stalks and harasses us, girls. That's not something that a girl would, like a little girl would write. Anyway, I should actually show you the videos. We'll watch their very first video.
People with kids in the neighborhood thought that there was a creepy person or clown or something in the woods behind us near a barn. So we decided to check it out.
Yeah, and see for ourselves.
Okay, that's a pretty good exposition right there. They give you everything you need to know about this video. Some people have been reporting a clown sighting. They decided to go check it out for themselves, as any reasonable person would. They're gonna go out into the woods and check it out. So this is an 18-minute video, and you don't see the clown until around 10 minutes in. So this is just like a balmy, long, 10-minute intro to what the entire 18-minute video is about. So I'm just gonna skip to like where the action starts to happen. I'm around 10 minutes in.
I'm not gonna let anything get there. The only thing I hear back here is like is it hyenas or
foxes?
I don't know.
Hyenas. I'm gonna pause it right there. I know we still haven't seen the clown yet, but I get this guy's not a biology expert. Even if you've just seen Lion King, you know hyenas are in Africa. Have you ever heard anybody in the US complaining about a hyena in their backyard?
That's creepy.
What?
That thing up
Yeah,
there.
what is that right there?
Okay, this is where I started to realize that this is like definitely fake. Is that this is just like either a tree house or like a hunting deer stand that somebody would set up. Not like a creepy thing at all, but they're using this to sort of like set the mood of creepiness. Like, ooh, somebody built something in our backyard. That's just like a tree house or something. Like
Somebody put that up there, huh?
somebody really put that up there? Yeah, that's how tree houses are made, buddy. This is still taking way too long, so let's skip ahead to like when they actually see the clown.
What?
Did you hear that?
Did you hear that?
Deer. That was your leaves falling. No, it's a tree up there.
It's just the wind, honey. There's nothing to worry about. I like how the dad's playing coy. He's like, no, this will be more believable if I don't believe you that there's anything out here.
Kids in their imagination.
He's taking that one step further. That whole, I'm the adult, so I can't believe you guys. Kids in their imaginations.
Yeah, but I'm freaking scared.
I'm freaking scared. That's another thing about these videos. They say frickin' so much. It's like painful to me.
What?
Okay. So, this is the first time we ever see the clown. I'd like to replay it so that we can get a glimpse of where this clown has been hiding. This clown, I don't know if it was their intention in this video, but what I got from this is that the clown has just been standing in this tall grass for the past like week or however long that people have been complaining. Like this is where he lives, is just in this tall grass, and they happen to like stumble upon his like living place. Or maybe he lives on top of that platform on those trees. He just lives up there. Either way, I don't know why it made me laugh just to see him, just this clown standing in the middle of the grass. And now he's brushing this grass out of the way with whatever. It's a shovel. He's brushing the grass out of the way with a shovel.
Daddy!
Why?
There's a freaking clown!
There's a freaking clown! There's a freaking clown! Here he comes now, shovel and all. First off, if he does live in the woods, he's got a remarkably clean clown costume. Doesn't look dirty at all. Everything about him looks very clean. I guess kudos to him for that. So now, I think what I'm hearing is the clown laughing. Really, it sounds just like a middle-aged woman laughing. That's the menacing laugh of the clown that lives in your backyard. Ha 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 ha! What is that? It doesn't even sound convincing. Like, it sounds like a forced middle-aged woman's laugh. It's not like a genuinely menacing, like, crazy person's ah ha ha ha! It's just ha ha! This part's great. It's this intense battle scene between the dad and the clown. Okay, here goes dad. He sort of jukes out the clown. You can see him doing a little juke move there. Meanwhile, the clown is laughing. Okay, so for some reason, the clown's not swinging the shovel. It's just sort of holding it like this, which makes it super easy for the dad to just grab the shovel. And now it's just tug of war, baby. It's, you know, strongest man will win. It's this old dude from Jersey, I guess, from his accent, versus this clown who's just a middle-aged woman in a costume. You know who's gonna win. They tug of war for a little while, and he's able to... Okay, here's the thing, is that the dad doesn't kick the clown at all, doesn't try to shove an elbow at the clown. They're literally just pulling back and forth, yanking, trying to get the shovel out of each other's hand. The clown's not kicking the dad's not kicking the clown. Somebody used their feet. That's how you can tell that this is just like the dad's wife or, I don't know, his girlfriend or something in a clown costume, because he's not kicking her. You have feet for a reason, for kicking clowns. Dad gets the shovel, breaks free.
Just keep going. I'll catch up. Don't worry about me.
That's the heroic dad factor. Don't worry about me, I'll be fine. I'm making $15,000 at least off this YouTube ad money. I like how they vlogged this entire thing too. They also haven't called the police. They're just walking through the woods. Yeah, the safest thing to do at this point would just be to walk back to our house and act like nothing happened. So that's their plan as of right now, I guess. By the way, this video is 18 minutes long and it contains a lot of just unnecessarily long shots of people walking and breathing heavily. Like, this has just been 20 seconds of...
Hold on. I'm out of breath.
Come on, it's
I like the music that they put in this. Like, if this happened to your family, this is traumatizing event. This clown comes out of the woods behind your house. It attacks your dad. Your dad wrestles the shovel away. You know, it's this whole traumatic experience, and you get somehow you catch it all on video, and then you decide, hey, we should upload it to YouTube, and we should put scary, dramatic music behind it, because that's what you see when you see real tragic events happen, right?
Wait, did you lock the door?
Yeah.
Alright, now here comes the clown up the hill. You know, for whatever reason, the clown decides not to cut his losses at losing his shovel.
Probably some teen punk in the neighborhood just messing with us.
It's probably some teen punk in the neighborhood just messing with us. Or it's some middle-aged woman. Teenage punk? I mean, this dude is like, it's just the accumulation of somebody who has watched many horror movies and figured out exactly what all the adults in horror movies say. Oh, kids in their imaginations. Go on without me, I'll be the hero. And then it's just some teen punk in the neighborhood. All things that are said by people in horror movies and not real life.
Okay. Go.
Now it's inside just pressing its face up against the window like a real bad guy does. When's the last time you saw somebody trying to break into somebody's house and they were just pressed up against the window?
It's locked, it's locked, it's locked, is it?
It's locked! And clowns can't break through glass. It's a well-known fact, just like vampires can't go out in the sunlight. Clowns can't break glass.
Get away from the door, get away from the door! Get away from the door, just get away from the door!
I've got an idea. Let's call the police. They're back at home. I hope they have a landline, or at least their cell phones on them. No, we gotta take matters into our own hands. Let's just hide until it goes away. It'll probably go away, right? It's come this far. So that's like the end of all of the clown action in this video. If you liked their video, you should go check out their channel. They've got around 900,000 other videos about this clown. Not actually. I think they do have like 50 though. So that's crazy. It's just crazy that so many people actually believe this is real in the first place. So if you guys like this video, please subscribe to this channel, and if you really liked it, then maybe hit that bell next to the subscribe button. It's basically just like a notification button, so every time I post a new video, you'll get notified, so you know you won't miss any of my videos. If you want me to make more videos like this, I don't really know what genre this is, but just, I guess comment if you want me to look at any other weird videos on the internet and give my commentary. You can check out some of my other videos right here, subscribe right here, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.
Have you been targeted by deeply disturbing ads on Facebook, Instagram, or YouTube? Ever seen a movie that's so bad it's actually good? Well, you're not the only one. It happens to me, constantly. Please make it stop. On my channel, I make jokes about it. It's goofy, it's funny, but most importantly, it's silly. Please subscribe to my channel. You know you're never gonna make it in this town, right? You stupid little weasel boy. You ugly, dirty little weasel of a man. You're not a chipmunk, you're not a monkey, you're not an elf, and you're not a chipmunk, alright? You're a weasel, a dirty little weasel. Ow, ow, yeah, you like that? Oh, you like getting spanked like that? Hey, why don't you subscribe to the channel, huh? Please subscribe to the channel, subscribe to the channel, otherwise I'm gonna keep spanking this little guy, huh? Yeah! Oh, yeah. This is Love on a Leash. I think it is the worst movie I have ever seen. Other movies I've watched on this channel have had their issues. Sure, they've had plot holes, they've had terrible pacing, they've had Noah Centineo, yeah. But this movie, Love on a Leash, is just different. This movie fails in every possible category. This movie is bad at even being a movie. Look at the poster. You can probably tell what the movie is about just by looking at the poster. And yes, it is as bad as you think. This movie came out in 2011. It is about a woman falling in love with a dog. It's sort of like Beauty and the Beast. And you'd think, oh, it's not a beast, it's just a dog. So maybe he won't be as bad as the beast. No, he's way worse than the beast. You're gonna hate this dog by the time the movie is over. And this movie has a lot of not great themes, so please be cautious while watching this movie. It's nothing like graphic. I'm not gonna show anything that would be like rated R, but just beware. Now, if you think I'm over exaggerating about how bad this movie is, let's just take the intro, for example, because this movie starts with utter silence. We get this opening montage with no music, no sound, just dog. And it lasts for a cool 1 minute and 12 seconds before we get any sort of dialogue, and that is because this movie has no soundtrack. And you might be thinking like, oh wow, that's kind of cool. Kind of like an avant-garde choice to intentionally make a film with no music throughout. And I don't think it was intentional, because there's definitely spots where there's supposed to be music. Also, in the opening credits, there is a composer credited. Wait, the composer's name is Peter Davison? Skeet! Can this motherfucker keep his hands out of anything? Try not ruining one movie, Pete Davidson. Okay, just kidding, but seriously, why is there a composer credited? Did they have a soundtrack composed for this movie and then just forget to put it in? Did Peter Davison take their money and then ghost them? And then putting him in the credits is like a slight dig at him? Oh yeah, you like the soundtrack in this movie? You like the ambiance that it adds? Thanks so much. Peter Davison did it. If you have a movie and you want to hire someone who you will pay thousands of dollars to only for them to run off to Greece with your wife, then hire Peter Davison. But enough talking about the soundtrack, because there is none. It's time to meet our protagonist, a horny dog named Alvin Flang.
Where are the ladies at?
Gross. In this opening montage, we see Alvin walking around the park a little bit, supposedly looking for girls.
Oh, here is one.
Being homophobic.
Hey, lay off, man. I'm not gay.
And then getting rejected by a girl.
Ugh, that's messed up. It's because I'm a dog, isn't it?
That she doesn't want to fuck you? Yeah, dude, I think it's because you're a dog. While recovering from this brutal rejection, Alvin goes over to a pond to sulk, and the pond starts talking to him.
Come back. Find a girl.
Girl?
If she only loves you, you may have a chance.
Find a girl? That's my specialty.
So as you might have noticed, this movie starts off with zero context whatsoever. We don't know who the fuck this dog is. We don't know why he has a human brain. We don't know where Peter Davison is and when he's gonna send over the finalized soundtrack for the movie. And the director just assumes that we, as the audience, have enough info to go off of to be on the dog's side here. Okay, first off, tell us why he's a dog. I'm not gonna root for this guy unless you tell me why he's cursed to be in a dog's body. There's obviously a reason, and I'm not just gonna start rooting for a horny, homophobic dog for no reason. But I guess I'm just kind of special like that. And you might think, oh, they're probably about to explain it, right? But no. It's like halfway into the movie before they finally tell you what the fuck is up with this dog and why he's a dog. Anyway, so now he's off to find a girl that's in love with him. And first off, can I just say, this movie came out in 2011, and they definitely had better cameras than this in 2011. This movie was clearly made on like a shoestring budget. This movie gives off the vibe that like all the actors are just the director's friend. This dog is just the director's dog. The dog is clearly not like a professionally trained dog actor. The dog just kind of does whatever, and then they add in human voiceover over it to kind of explain what the dog is thinking, which 9 times out of 10 does not match up with what the dog is doing. Okay, so he's on his quest. The pond has given him a mission. He can maybe change into a human if he finds a girl. This is the main mission of the movie. He's gotta find a girl and get her to fall in love. Just one quick question. How is he supposed to do that? That's gross. And even if he does somehow find a girl that's into dogs, do you have any idea how pissed off she's gonna be when he turns from a dog into a human? She's gonna be so mad. Anyway, he finds this girl named Lisa, and he decides to get her attention by making himself look all dirty and beaten up, and she ends up taking him into her home. Lisa is introduced as kind of a traditional girl. She has a friend who's always trying to get attention from guys, and it doesn't matter what kind of guy she gets attention from. She's always going out and partying, but Lisa is different. Lisa is waiting for the right man to come along and sweep her off her feet. And this summer, the right man just might be a fucking dog. Next, we get to see Lisa at work. She works at a department store and she's helping this woman try on a dress.
Ma'am, I told you that dress was too small for you.
No, it's because I'm sweaty.
Why do I feel like those sound effects weren't in the script? Why do I feel like the script didn't say woman tries on dress and farts in the camera? I feel like that wasn't written in. I feel like the actor didn't know that was gonna happen. Seems very mean. Seems especially mean when you remember that the person who edited the sound in this movie literally didn't do anything else. He didn't add in music, that's for sure. He was just like, this woman's big butt makes fart noises, and then he went home.
Miss, I'm sorry. This dress is too tight for you. I can't sell it to you.
What?
Okay, I feel like they want to make Lisa seem like the reasonable one here. Like the lady is being totally unreasonable. But this is kind of fucked up, right? To be like, no, I can't sell you this dress. Sorry. It doesn't fit you and it never will. So, sorry. Maybe lose a few pounds before you come back into my store.
How about being my roommate? Huh?
Okay, you pay the rent and I'll sniff my butt.
Okay, wait. Is Alvin Flang a human trapped in a dog's body? Or is he just a dog? Because that was a very dog thing to say. They haven't explained anything yet. So in the lore of this movie, like, is this just how all dogs are? All dogs have these, like, human internal monologues and want to turn into humans so they can have romantic relationships with humans? Or is he a human trapped in a dog's body who just happens to like sniffing his butt? From there, Alvin and Lisa start to share some very fond memories, like Lisa trying to name him Prince and him insisting that his name is Alvin Flang.
My name is Alvin Flang.
Well, okay, maybe something a little more class.
Like Alvin Flang.
And Lisa joking that he should buy her a dress, and him saying that he'd rather kill himself.
I can't afford it. Unless you're buying.
I'd rather kill myself.
What's funny about that line is that the thing that would make him want to kill himself isn't being cursed to live your entire life as a human trapped in a dog's body. It's buying a dress for a pretty girl. Over the course of the movie, there are a few other men that pursue Lisa romantically. There's Kyle, who she works with, and there's Frank, who kind of stalks her while she works. And because Lisa's having a hard time finding a husband, she decides, you know what, I'll go on a date with these guys. So she goes on a date with Frank, and on their first date, he ends up bringing his mom, who just grills her the entire time.
Lisa, my grandson is only 10 years old, and we're very anxious to find a stepmother for him. This child has been raised using the latest scientific technology in nutrition, education, and psychology.
What does that mean? This child was raised by robots. He needs another human in his life. He is cold, hollow, and violent. He needs to learn love from a human woman. Many women have tried and unfortunately met their demise.
He has an IQ of 170.
Yeah, no shit. We raised him using the latest technology. He's not just any regular iPad baby, okay? We used the newest iPad, so that makes him very smart.
And to be certain that he grows up to become president of the United States, we must ask a specific request to any prospective stepmother. She cannot have any children of her own.
What?
Furthermore, in order for her to not become pregnant, she must agree to have her tubes tied before the marriage.
Saying we need to make certain implies that they're already, like, pretty sure that the son is gonna be president. They just need to make sure all their ducks are in a row, which I guess is fair. They have been using the coolest, latest doodads. They raised this kid in a self-driving Tesla, baby. What is this logic? Is every president an only child? I don't even follow what she's saying with this. Maybe she doesn't want Lisa's attention divided between multiple children, but this is just such a weird plot development. This has nothing to do with what's going on in the movie. How is a man trapped in a dog's body the least interesting thing that's happening in this movie right now? So obviously this date doesn't go well, so she ends up going on a date with Kyle, where Kyle comes over, tells Lisa that he's gay, but he still wants to get married because his family will disown him if he doesn't marry a woman, and he's very rich, so he can provide for her. All in all, Lisa is not having good luck with men, but this summer, she might have good luck with a fucking dog. What happens next in this movie is insane and very uncomfortable. After Kyle leaves, Lisa's just chilling, and her manager from the store comes in, very drunk, and tries to have his way with Lisa.
Lisa.
Back off, she's mine!
Okay, dude, that's a pretty insane thing to say when a girl is getting assaulted, right?
You're fired!
I quit!
Now I'm the king of the castle.
This is such a weird moment to infuse like a comedic relief dog with the plot. This movie just got so dark, and the dog is like, guess I'm the only guy left around here now, huh? Guess I'm sort of king of the castle. Yeah, bro, I hate you. Ever thought about that? Ever thought about the fact that you suck ass so hard?
King of the castle! King of the castle that's also a dog and lives in a house that is green.
Why is he gay? Why is Kyle gay?
Sorry, that's what she's taking away from all this? Huh? Why is Kyle gay? Bro, there are more pressing issues right now. What is the writer of this movie doing? Anyway, she's completely broken down at this point. She ends up running outside into the rain, sitting down in the grass, crying with her dog, and she decides, you know what? That's it. No more men. Men are nothing but trouble. All I want is my dog.
From now on, no more men.
Go!
I'm gonna stay with you. Only you. We'll live together forever.
Shebang!
I think that might be my favorite transition of all time. As a dog, he yells, shebang! So you'd think that as a human, he'd be standing there all proud of himself, maybe like, shebang! But he's just looking down at her with the blankest stare. Uh-oh. He doesn't look like he's got any thoughts behind those eyes. Maybe he was just a dog all along, and now he's a human with a dog brain. From here, the movie makes a super strange tonal shift from like a goofy comedy to like this really intense romance movie where they're in the rain. For some reason, Alvin, who now only goes by Prince for some reason, for the rest of the movie, they pretty much exclusively refer to him as Prince. He is not a goofy dog anymore. He's this like romantic man who's like, I just want to be your husband now. Let me love you. The guy who plays the human version of Prince isn't even the same guy that did the voice of the dog, and they act way different. He went from being like, hey, scratch my belly, babe, I'm trying to get laid, to like acting like Anakin Skywalker from Attack of the Clones.
I don't like Sam.
And I don't know about you guys, but I miss the old Prince. This one's probably not even horny all the time.
Don't be afraid. It's really me, your dog.
Don't be afraid. You have no reason to be afraid. It's me, your dog. If my dog did this, I would be fucking terrified. Hey, don't worry, it's me. The one who tries to hump your leg all the time, it's me. Don't worry, I'm a man, I'm a grown man now. And I still want to fuck your leg. So they're standing in the rain. Lisa is so confused that she passes out for like 3 seconds. She is not taking this well, but we do finally get an explanation as to why Prince was a dog.
In my past life, I was punished for being a cheating playboy. I was cursed to live as a dog.
Oh, so it's like a reincarnation thing. Finally, they explain this. At first, I thought that it was like in the same lifetime. Like he got cursed to be a dog in this lifetime. But no, it's a reincarnation thing. I am confused about the lore of the movie. Does that mean this can happen with any dog? Are all dogs like used to be people that fucked up in this life and now they're dogs? Or are some dogs maybe like a hamster that did really good in its life? Which I would imagine is probably a lot of hamsters. I feel like it's pretty hard to fuck up as a hamster. I wouldn't think there's much expectations of a hamster, really. It's all about expectations.
Let me be your husband.
God, thanks for answering my prayer. Yeah, you're my husband.
What? Huh? Okay, so that's all it takes? She's like, yeah, I guess you were a pretty good dog who I met just weeks ago. Sure, you're my husband now. So they end up getting married. They decide to live together. They spend the night together, but that's when this movie goes completely off the rails. I thought this was like the main plot line. He found love, now he's a human forever. Nope, the curse is not broken, and you will not guess how this movie ends. The next day, Prince wakes up, and he's a dog again. So he goes back to the pond to find out why.
You lied to me. I'm still a dog.
You're just using her now.
So the magic pond is like, you were just using her to break the curse. And to be fair to Prince, like, yeah, no shit. He didn't want to be a dog anymore, so he did what you said to do to break the curse. They fell in love, dude. You can't be like, well, you only did that because I told you to. And it's like, yeah, you didn't really give him a choice, did you? So now the pond tells him that he'll only be a human when the sun is not shining. And in order to become a human full time, he has to be a real man and provide for his wife. This movie has very traditional views of what it means to be a man. What is this pond? What magic is this? Is this God? It kind of seems like she's a liar. She keeps adding on caveats to what he needs to do to become a human. She's like, okay, you found love, but you still don't have a joint bank account. So now you will be cursed to be a dog only every other day, except the last Tuesday of the month. This whole situation causes a lot of shenanigans to ensue. He's got to figure out how to make money. He's got to like meet Lisa's family, but he can only come out when the sun's not shining, otherwise he'll turn back into a dog like he does in this scene.
Dad, Prince just became a dog.
Big deal. I'm Alvin Schwein. How stupid. What kind of idiot doesn't know how to swim? All right, grab on, you pizza-faced cinderblock.
Pizza-faced cinderblock? Dude, that's so mean. What the hell is up with this dog? Why is his dog persona so vastly different than his human persona? Every time he turns back into a dog, he's like, what, you never seen a man turn into a dog before? Fuck you, I'm Alvin Flame. Screw you and this ugly-ass broad. I'm out of here, dude. Okay. We're here. We're at the end of the movie. we have arrived. Do you want to know what happens? Prince, I guess, just can't seem to figure out this whole like providing for his wife thing, and to be fair, he is a dog most of the time. But he realizes, wait, maybe if I just die, I'll be reincarnated as a human. A pretty bold assumption, honestly. They don't explain why they would think that. It seems like he has absolutely no reason at all to think that's true. The pond never said that, and I'm pretty sure she's God. It seems like she makes the rules. But he turns into a dog, he runs off, and he gets hit by a car. Ah, the old Marmaduke special, ending the movie with a dead dog. And this summer, she might just find luck with a dead dog. And you know what's interesting about all this? Is that at one point in the movie, he actually does buy her that dress from earlier. So I guess the prophecy was kind of true in a way. He did buy her the dress, and he did kill himself. So then we flash forward to years later, the movie says, and Lisa is old as hell. It looks like maybe like 20, 30 years have passed. And Prince, who has been reincarnated and then lived his whole ass life, so he's now as old as he was when he died before, shows back up.
What took you so long to come back?
Lisa, it's better that you don't know.
He turned old. The love made him turn old. Or the magic or the pond made him turn old. I don't know. I don't understand any of the lore in this movie. One thing's for sure though, dude. Do not let this guy turn back into a dog now, because he'd still be like 80 years old. And that is too old for a dog.
I have a dog training business. And naturally, it's very successful.
I guess you could say I know what dogs like, and I know how to reward them. You see, they're all former sex criminals.
I live a very comfortable life, but...
Okay, weird flex. I'm actually really rich now, by the way. And that, folks, is the end of the movie. He kills himself, and that, apparently, outsmarts the pond. Moral of the story? It's pretty easy to outsmart a pond. All right, well now it's time to talk about our sponsor, HelloFresh. This video has been sponsored by HelloFresh. With mine and Laura's busy schedules, HelloFresh makes our lives so much easier. We don't have to go out grocery shopping as much, we don't have to spend as much time meal prepping, and I'm constantly learning new things that up my personal cooking game. For example, today I was cooking these pork tacos and it had a fun little tip in there about how to warm up your tortillas in the microwave without like totally destroying them, which is really nice. You can enjoy the freshest flavors of fall with HelloFresh because every recipe includes ripe, just picked produce that travels from the farm to your door in less than a week. HelloFresh can adapt to just about any lifestyle. They have veggie, pescatarian, fit and wholesome meals so you can stick to your goals. And they even have a line of kid-friendly recipes which they say are picky eater proof. So if you have a kid or you just, you know, have a less adventurous appetite, but still want to cook fresh meals, then that seems huge, honestly. And the fact that it's 72% cheaper than dining out or grocery shopping makes it a very economical decision. So if you want to check out HelloFresh, then head on over to HelloFresh.com and use my code TrulyGreg16 for 16 free meals across 7 boxes and 3 free gifts. That's HelloFresh.com, TrulyGreg16 for 16 free meals and 3 free gifts. Thank you to HelloFresh for sponsoring this video and for sending me delicious food all the time. And thank you to you guys for checking out HelloFresh. All right, guys, thank you for watching this video. If you're new here and you're not subscribed yet, make sure you subscribe and turn on my notifications to join Greg. Greg is what I call my fans here on YouTube. And to join Greg, all you have to do is subscribe and turn on my notifications. Thanks for watching this video. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.
I recreated every single step from Squid.
Curtis? Hello.
Hey.
You're probably wondering why I've called you here, aren't you?
You said you wanted to make a video.
Well, yeah, but that's only half the reason that I called you here. That's right. The other half is that, honestly, Curtis, I'm worried about you. I don't know if you've seen lately, but it's getting pretty dangerous out there. The world is a dangerous place. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, a plane just flew into that building.
Oh my God.
Right on cue.
Did you do that?
Exhibit A. No. Look, crime rates going up through the roof. Murder. Death? Did you know every person dies now? Point is, Curtis, there's people out there who are trying to hurt you. They're trying to kill you, Curtis.
Me?
Yes, you specifically.
What'd I do?
You're just, I don't know, how do I say this? Has anyone ever told you that you're an easy target before?
Huh?
See, yep, that's exactly what I'm talking about, Curtis. The headphones, the texting, the hands in your pockets. If I started attacking you right now, you wouldn't even be able to defend yourself, man. Your hands are all busy. Not to mention, you're not even wearing shoes. Good luck running away.
I was being polite.
There's nothing polite about getting murdered, Curtis.
Attack me, see what happens.
How's that? What the fuck? Exactly, like I said. How? It's not all bad, all right? I have found a YouTube account that specializes in self-defense advice just for people like you. For easy targets.
Okay, so you're gonna teach me how to not be such an easy target.
Not only that, Curtis, I'm gonna teach you how to defend yourself from everyday life situations that we all encounter. Like
another plank crash that you just
like another getting mugged, getting stabbed. You're getting out of your car and some guy runs up behind you and just starts punching you in the back of the head.
Yeah.
This happens to you all the time.
Yes, yeah, just all of those happened this morning.
But today, we're gonna fight back. That hurt? Come on, you could not have just hurt yourself like that.
Why'd you do that to me?
You did that.
How could you? We were friends, man.
This is worse than I thought.
I'm a lost cause.
Let's get into the video. So this is the self-defense guy we're gonna be watching. His name is Self-Defense Goat.
Damn. Okay.
No one's ever hurt him.
He has a lot of enemies, I guess, though. Seems like
yeah,
people
that's
are always
true.
Trying. I think he's just an idiot, putting himself in really dangerous situations all the time.
Well, let's see what happens if this guy pulls a yellow gun on you.
Give me your money. Yo, man, yo, take it.
Yo, man, yo.
Yo, man, yo.
Someone pulls a gun on you, yo.
Take it. Here. I got nothing else. I got no phone, I got nothing. I got family, man. You gave him everything. He still got that gun pointed at you.
See, that line makes it sound like they know each other.
Right.
And they've been like friends for so long. You helped him move. You helped him get through a tough breakup.
You've given him everything you got, man.
And he still wants to shoot you in the head.
When he was at his lowest, you were there. If I was his family, I'd be pretty upset because he was like, I got nothing. I got family. But that is crazy.
Also, the way he says, take it. It sounds like he's mugging him now. He pulls a gun, take it. Take all of it.
Okay. Who's doing the mugging here?
Your goal is to get as close to the weapon as possible. Ideally, he's even pointing at your head trying to scare you.
Sorry. Ideally, he's pointing a gun at your head.
Maybe it's easier to grab it when it's, as far away from your hands as possible. Like up here.
Yeah. Maybe you like bite it.
Yeah, maybe that's what he's about to do. Maybe it's because getting mugged is so scary that he just wants to be put out of his misery as quickly as possible.
Yeah, I want this to be done immediately.
Ideally, you're facing the other way looking out at a beautiful sunset, and he's got the gun pressed right up against the back of your skull.
Taking one final breath.
So I'm going to turn out of the way, 2 hands on the weapon right away, pull it into your chest, rip it off.
And you shoot yourself. Take the power out of his hands.
Yeah. Get out of the way, back, hands. Pull it into your chest. He said rip it off. He rips off his hand.
His tutorial is like, how to stop a mugger is just talk to an imaginary cameraman and be like, no, this is what would happen if you're mugging someone. So I feel like that would kind of mess with their heads.
Yeah, wait, pretend to be mugging me right now.
Okay. Give me your fucking money right now.
I gave him everything.
Smash, tap, rack, and go if need be.
Yeah, so I mean that's pretty much just the classic smash, tack, rap.
Smash, tack, rap, go if need be.
I guess that's his like YouTube ad-friendly way of saying then shoot him in the head. Yeah. And if need be, go.
Yeah. What are you in jail for? I goed.
I went. Yeah. This one is going to be really important for you because this is how not to be an easy target, okay?
Okay.
You got your no shoes on, you had your headphones on, hands in pockets. You're about to see just how dangerous that is.
Okay, wow. Dude, he stabbed him in the ass. What was that sound?
I don't know. I think it was the guy screaming. Wouldn't it be crazy if that was the whole video?
Well, look at Mr. Karate Kid. That is a pretty sweet hoodie, though. Look how easy he's going to be to murder and take his phone. Sunglasses on, huge headphones, hoodie I could just rip him down with. Oh, you're mine, buddy.
Okay, well, he didn't even do it, though. He's just talking, you're just imagining it.
Oh, you're mine, buddy.
He's already
You're
gone.
Dead. Oh, I'm going to enjoy this one.
All right, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Wait, where'd he go? It's nighttime all of a sudden.
Is he saying that out loud?
That must be in his head.
Okay.
Now let's find out how to not be an easy target.
Oh, look at Denim Dan. This guy's going to be an easy target. Well, maybe not. He's got kind of this desk stare. He's walking pretty confidently.
So the caption says desk stare, but I think he's saying death stare.
Desk there.
Oh. He's got kind of this desk, got like a desk strapped to his.
I feel like that
gaming.
I guess it's a pretty hard target. You got a big desk in the way.
Yeah, he's clearly cracked at Fortnite.
This desk there, he's walking pretty confident.
Yeah, he also says he's walking pretty confidently as this guy is like...
Yeah, he's so scared. How are you supposed to, like, other people walking down the street like... This guy's easy to fucking kill.
He's only got one earbud in. Jacket versus hoodie.
It's my favorite Mr. Beast video. Jacket versus hoodie.
It's your lucky day, Denim Dan. It's your lucky day.
Wait, he did say that.
Denim Dan, it's your lucky day.
Okay, well that actually does make him seem more crazy.
Yeah. I'd be so terrified if I was walking by someone and was like, this guy would be easy to kill and steal his phone.
Wait. Maybe not. He's got a confident walk.
I mean, you could be Denim Dan if you wanted to.
Yeah, I guess I should have been wearing denim for this video.
Yeah.
Jean jacket.
Jean hat.
Gene Wilder.
Gene Wilder's here.
Hang on a second, guys, because I've got a self-defense technique of my own. Today's sponsor, ExpressVPN. Guys, using the internet without ExpressVPN is like walking around a park with flip-flops and headphones. It makes you an easy target. Did you know your internet service provider can legally collect data about every single website you go to and then sell that information to advertisers? Luckily, when you use ExpressVPN, it becomes like your armor. Your Gene armor. Your internet service provider can't see your activity. Your identity is anonymous thanks to a secure VPN server. And your data is encrypted for maximum self-defense. It's super easy to use as well. You can connect with just one click. Here I am changing my location to Canada. That way I can watch The Office on Netflix. It's not available here in the US, but it is in Canada. And you can do this with a bunch of streaming services and shows. It's sick. It works on your phone, on your laptop, even routers. That way you are always protected. I don't want to miss out on content that's not available in my area, and I also don't want anyone spying on me, especially not my internet service provider. That's why I use ExpressVPN. So find out how you can get 3 months for free by scanning the QR code on the screen right now, or clicking the link in the description, or going to expressvpn.com/Danny Gonzalez. That's 3 months for free by scanning this QR code or clicking the link. Thanks to ExpressVPN for sponsoring this video, and now let's get back into it. Now this is an instant that people actually do encounter somewhat often is road rage.
Yeah, people get that a lot from me. Yeah.
So what kind of stuff do you do? Just sort of like tailgating people?
Yeah, I have usually probably 4 to 6 full cartons of eggs in my car at all times.
Oh, you just throw eggs?
And I just kind of, yeah.
Egg people on the highway?
I just egg people on the highway. I egg them on. Quite literally.
Yo, what are you doing, man? What the hell's your problem? Yo, man, yo, chill.
When it comes to self-defense...
Oh, he's okay.
Yeah, the rest of this video is from heaven.
He's just like an angel.
So what's crazy about this road rage incident is this guy cuts him off. He didn't even have to stop. I mean, I get that people get super irrational during road rage incidences, but it seems, I feel like this person should be the one who got out to shoot him, because he got cut off.
Right, yeah.
The other guy cut him off so bad that he had to kill him. It's like,
no one can know about this.
He almost caused the accident, right? But what did I do? I honked the horn, I fingered him.
I missed that part of the video.
Yeah, when did that happen? Yo, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, you were fucked up for that, actually. That was super weird. He fingered... What does that mean? Oh, like...
You gotta check your ego, man. Don't finger him. Don't him
Don't make that guy sing, man.
Even though I wasn't technically in the wrong.
Okay, wait, hold on. Did you notice that in the video, he had like his wife or girlfriend in the car next to him? And she also got shot? Okay, yeah, so see, there's someone in the passenger seat here.
Yeah.
But then, as he's talking to the camera...
Check your ego. Even though I wasn't technically in the wrong, he cut me off.
Oh, she's dead. So this is a real death that happened.
Yeah, he's like, luckily I did survive this incident. She did not. Don't worry, the paramedics are on their way. I just wanted to film this video real quick.
Luckily, he's a very bad shot. Every bullet hit my wife.
I escalated the situation. He felt like he was threatened.
Felt like he was threatened? He was in his own car.
Yeah, he was fine.
That psycho's trying to kill me! I'm gonna kill his wife. Felt like he was threatened, and now I'm dead. Okay, yeah, he is dead.
Yeah, he's dead. Confirmed. That is canon.
And looking at his account, yeah, this is the last video he ever posted.
That's not having a self-defense mindset. Be smart, stay safe out there. Check your ego.
Oh my god. Wait, but he checked his ego. Why is he still getting shot?
I guess he didn't check. I guess that guy didn't check his ego.
Yeah. It's like, come back here and finger me. Finger me, are you? So there's don't be an easy target.
Yeah.
But also maintain a self-defense mindset. And I do appreciate that. It's like, try not to get into the situation where you need to be defending yourself in the first place.
Right.
I think we can all agree that's probably the best self-defense tactic you have available. Belt versus knife self-defense.
Yo, give me your money. Stay back, man. Stay back. Yo, is that a knife, bro?
Do you know how to use your belt for self-defense?
Do you?
Yeah, I don't
It took you like 20 seconds to take off your belt. I don't know if you noticed there, but he had some good tactics to stall the guy. He said, yo, is that a knife? Like he was going to be interested in what kind of knife it was.
Yeah, yo, is that my favorite knife you have?
Is that a Swiss Army knife?
Damn.
Cool, man. Hold on 1 second. I gotta jerk off to this knife. Just kidding. Also, he must have a really big belt buckle. Like how brutally this guy gets hit is actually pretty crazy. Just wanted to show you my knife.
Yeah, I was trying to sell this knife to you. That's why I said, give me your money.
Damn, look at that wide stance for this dude. That's crazy. He's doing the splits.
Some fucking psychopath.
You mess with the wrong guy.
Here's how you defend yourself against a knife.
Oh, do.
Oh, do. Oh, please do.
That's what the mugger says when you pull out your belt. Oh, do. Back, he was that a knife, bro. Oh, do.
Oh, do.
These are really good captions.
Yeah. Okay.
I like that they like to start the videos with someone just being brutally murdered.
Yeah, it's a good way for audience retention, right? I feel like now on we should just start our videos with killing someone, like right in the first frame. We just have some poor bastard. Maybe his car broke down on the side, he's covered in eggs. You know, I took him home, and I took him home. And I start my video, I'm like, hey guys.
The guy in the headlock is like, I gave him everything. Folks!
Yeah.
You know what to do when somebody pins you against the fence and stabs the shit out of you?
I firmly believe there's nothing you can do.
No.
I mean, there's definitely things to do to avoid getting here in the first place, but when you're here,
there's nothing you can do.
Yeah.
Ow. You're dead, man.
Fence and stabs the shit out of you?
He says it in a way that has like that relatable moment when someone pins you against the fence and stabs the shit out of you.
Yeah. We've been there, man.
I'm trying to establish control of the weapon. If I can get my forearm here, great, but he counters that by pushing me away. If he pushes me away, this is my new threat.
It'd be crazy if in this hypothetical situation that's like now very controlled, he still gets stabbed to death. He's like, and I'm trying to get his knife, but he just keeps getting me. I put my forearm, he counters. God, this guy's good. This guy is the self-offense goat.
I'm moving that out of the way.
Now his butt's to me, and I finger him.
In the States, shoot him. If you're in Canada, run. He's got a knife.
Sorry, buddy.
Damn.
You're not allowed to shoot him. 3 signs you're getting punched. That one sounds funny.
3 signs you're getting punched.
Number 1. Ow!
You look like Tom Hardy if I ordered you on Wish.
Oh, yeah?
Oh.
You look like Tom Hardy if I ordered you on Wish. Not Tom Hardy.
Right, yeah. So thank you.
You look like the face Tom Hardy would make if I ordered you on Wish. Tom Hardy would be like,
okay.
Do you know the 3 most common signs before someone punches you in the face?
Sign number 1, you just told someone they look like if Tom Hardy if they ordered you on Wish.
First sign, forward aggression. Second thing to look for is those clenching of the fist.
What do you think the third one's gonna be at this point? He's just like cocking his arm back?
Yeah, winding it up, I guess. If someone says why I oughta, you're done for.
Tension, and they're getting prepared for something that maybe you're not prepared for.
They could be getting prepared for something. If they're moving towards you with fists clenched.
Well, what could it be?
Visual diversion? That's gonna be the third one?
What?
The third one, they're gonna be looking off in another direction, trying to distract you with their eyes so that you look away for that split second so that they get the job done.
I may be moving forward towards you, fists clenched.
Yeah.
But I'm actually gonna punch that guy. Hey, Curtis, let's both go punch that guy.
Okay.
Oh.
But like,
bouquet of flowers.
Oh, it sounds okay. No. Yeah, really?
Here's 3 signs David Copperfield's about to beat the shit out of you.
Look at here.
What to do if you're pushed?
What, you want to go?
Jesus.
Do you know how to deal with a push? Well, definitely not having as little balance as possible.
What, you want to go?
Didn't stand a chance.
And his feet too.
Oh no.
I've seen, you know, bar fights, people get into fights, but it's always like, you know, fist punching or they're, you know, kind of wrestling around on the ground, just grabbing each other, pulling each other's hair.
Right.
I've never seen this like push and like whoa! Goes crashing through 3 walls.
Yeah, not guy-shaped holes in each wall. Yeah. Do you know how to deal with this?
No, I'm not Wile E. Coyote.
Do you know how to deal with a push? I'm opening up that door as much as I can.
Okay, so I go.
But then
I can go like that.
Yeah.
Both knock each other out.
Do you know how to knock yourself and your opponent out at the same time?
So the key here is as it comes up is just open up enough. Hopefully my boxing turns on now. And
God, he looks so scared there.
Don't hurt me.
Please. Not again. Is he actually gonna hit me this time? He's like softly blinking up at me. What are you doing to this guy?
He already got pushed, man. He's been through enough. He also just said, hopefully my boxing turns on now. I've never practiced boxing before, but I really hope I know how to box.
I hope the skill comes out of nowhere.
And I just bring that hand forward as much as I can.
Jesus. He was not expecting that second one.
Bring that hand forward as much as I can. He's still standing there. I throw another 1 or 2. But that doesn't always work, especially if they're super big or if you were caught off guard.
So if you don't know how to do all that he just did, the old wax on, wax off, you can do a soft fall.
Okay.
That would really throw your attacker off if he pushed you and you actually fell, right?
And yeah, that would fucking confuse him like crazy. Now what?
I thought he was gonna get closer to me.
Suck all that in to minimize the damage that you take.
The most vulnerable guy I've ever seen. Quit your job, man. You don't have to be there.
When that push comes down and he goes to break fall this time, now he's not there.
That's the way you're supposed to fall.
Straight into a coffin.
Like a fucking vampire.
He's suddenly in a suit and palmed.
Time. Now he's not there.
Now he's not there.
Yeah, he is.
Where'd he go? I can only look up here. He's like...
Nobody tell him.
Also, that night before you go to the bar, look up what color the carpet is at the bar and dress like the carpet. So you fall to the ground, then you sort of scuttle.
Like a little crab.
Okay, Curtis, so if all else fails and you need to defend yourself, all of the making yourself a hard target didn't work, he pushed you and you didn't fly far enough away, you're gonna need to fight, okay?
Okay.
The good news is, all you need is 1 punch, okay? You can end any fight with 1 punch, and I'm gonna show you how.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Jerk in the Lexus.
Yo, what are you talking about,
You
man?
cut me off in the
chill,
parking lot.
Chill.
Do you know who I
Stay
am?
right
You wanna
there.
go?
Don't enter my
You wanna
space,
go?
man. Do you know how to end a fight in 1 punch?
I can see why he hired this guy. He's so good at, like, leaving the frame as quickly as possible.
Yeah, he's a pro at that.
My space, man. Do you know how to end a fight?
He's just gone.
Once I felt like my foot was planted enough that I could push off of it, I had to make sure I wasn't showing the punch or creating a tell. This is creating a tell. Loading, shrugging, trying to punch and come out. So the first thing you want to be good at is
Loading, shrugging, trying to punch to come out.
making sure your arm is...
I just feel like there's a more tactical way he could be standing in all these videos instead of just like the most malleable, just...
What are you gonna do to me now?
I feel like he should be trying to evade it or something. It's so sad how willing he is.
I deserve it.
Yeah. And he's like, and don't worry about this guy, by the way. Guys, he deserves all this.
He deserves all of this. He's a hellish fiend of a man.
You should see him off camera.
Remember, in self-defense, he's approaching me, I'm hitting him, and I'm trying to get away.
He said you're punching him and trying to get away.
Yeah, you gotta pick one, I think.
Yeah. He's on the ground, you're punching him, and you're like, let me get out of here! This sicko's attacking me!
Unhand me!
They're a bigger opponent than you, then you don't just hit them with your arm, you have to hit them with your body. If they're further away from you, you can open up the hand and do like fingers into the eyes. You might break your fingers, but at least you're not going to get involved in a fight anymore. If you train martial arts, use your fist. If you don't train martial arts, use your palm.
I thought this was going to be like a one punch. Like he's going to teach us how to do one specific punch, but he's like, I don't know, you might want to stick your finger. Let me think. You might want to stick your fingers in his eyes. You might want to
finger his butthole.
Hit him with this side of your hand.
This part with your body.
Yeah, lean him over, spank his ass.
Spank his ass, pull and tug on his wiener.
I don't know. What was I talking about?
The title is End of Fight with One Punch.
There is no guarantee when it comes to self-defense, like one punch is going to get the job done. That's just clickbait, guys.
What the fuck? He said that like that's not the title of his video, but other people do that.
Yeah, I would never clickbait you guys.
Look, other people are going to try to convince you can end a fight with one punch. That's just a bunch of clickbait bullshit.
That pussies would say. I would never do that.
And honestly, only pussies would fall for that too. But anyway, thank you guys for watching this video. Thank you for the money.
The reason why I punched him in his face, because his hands weren't protecting his face. If his hands were here, it's a whole different entry.
And that's the end of the video.
Nice.
Honestly, I'm sure there is some good self-defense advice in here, but I just like the way these videos are shot.
Yeah, they're, especially the short videos, because he's like, okay, we gotta get people's attention. So.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, Curtis, well, you know what, honestly, man? I'm proud of you.
Thanks,
I feel like I can tell that over the course of these past, gosh, I don't know, we've been recording for like an hour.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like you've really changed, you know?
You think?
Yeah, I feel like you've taken the initiative. You're no longer an easy target. Honestly, now, you're a threat. And for that, I commend you. What's up, Greg? I hope you're all having a great day. Welcome back to my channel. This, of course, is another episode of Danny's Fantastic Mess. This is just gonna be a big old mess. As most of you probably know, one of the things that I love most in this world is watching the crafting videos on Troom Troom and making fun of how bad their crafts are, because most of them are just awful. So over the past couple weeks, I've been scouring Troom Troom's YouTube channel, looking for good new crafts to try, and I think I found a decent number of very, very bad crafts. It seems like every time I check back in on Troom Troom, they're always up to some more ridiculous shit. I think the weirdest thing I've stumbled across, and probably one of the weirdest videos I've ever seen from them, is this video of them just stepping on shit and sitting on shit. This video is so weird. They're in these like jumpsuits in this tarped off area like they're in Breaking Bad or something. And the whole point of the video is just crushing crunchy and soft things. Squishy, chips, slime, bath bombs, and more. That's weird because those are all nouns except squishy. Look, we're gonna sit on bath bombs, slime, chips, and squishy. You know squishy. I'm just gonna put my little butt on some squishy.
We've got an unusual experiment today. Angie will be crushing stuff by sitting on it with her whole body. What a twist! Can SpongeBob handle this hit? Hold your breath. Our tough SpongeBob isn't hurt.
Wow, this is riveting stuff. I can't believe they sat on a sponge. I always wondered what would happen if you sat on a sponge.
Ralph plans to smash the apple, but it prepared itself pretty well. This apple turned out way too tough.
That one's weird because he somehow sat on the apple and it didn't break. So I guess what they're trying to tell me is that the apple went up his butt. Is this some kind of weird porn in disguise? I don't understand what other reason anyone would have for watching people just sitting on things. And it's never that surprising, except for the apple, I guess. But like, you're not surprised to see that sitting on a sponge makes it squish. Like, I could pretty much guess what would happen to most of these things before even clicking on the video. Anyways, that doesn't really have anything to do with the crafts I prepared today, so let's go ahead and check out our first craft. Okay, this first craft comes from a video called 10 Best Spy Hacks That You Have Ever Seen. This video has lots of great spy hacks, like making a copy of somebody's fingerprint so that you can break into their phone, which 100% wouldn't work. Not only because the fingerprint technology on most phones doesn't work if you're not using skin to press it, but also because it requires you to dip somebody's finger in hot glue without them noticing somehow. Or there's this hack to hide your spy guns by just attaching them to your shoes.
These shoes look amazing with gun heels.
No one will suspect a thing when they see you've got guns attached to your shoes. That totally won't put off any alarms in people's heads, and you'll be pretty much set to do some spy stuff, I think. And then finally, we've got this one, the spy umbrella.
No one expects a regular umbrella to actually be a flashlight and a spying tool.
Ooh, yes, this looks very secretive indeed. No one will know that you're spying on them when you're standing 2 feet away from them, just staring at them through a little window in your umbrella. You know, it's kind of interesting. The thing that would make this a good spy hack actually makes it a terrible spy hack. Like, the reason that it works is because there's a little window that's completely clear and see-through, so you can see your target. But the problem is that, you know, everybody can see your creepy little face peeping through this hole in your umbrella. All right, let's figure out this craft and become a spy.
Open an old umbrella.
Okay, so I got this umbrella. I bought it off Amazon. I tried to get one that looked as close to the one in the video as possible. And the weird thing you'll notice about this umbrella, along with the one in their video, is that it's already clear. It already has spots that are very much see-through. So then my question is, why the fuck do we need to make a big hole in it? Can't I just peer through the little spots that are see-through? It just seems a lot more conspicuous to make a giant hole in the umbrella. I can see through this umbrella clear as day. I could spy on just about anyone without having to cut a giant window in the umbrella. But you know what? Troom Troom knows best, so I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt, and we're gonna do it their way.
Trace the mask template on it.
I need a marker. Okay, I got a marker. You know, it's kind of funny. As I was opening the umbrella before, I was thinking, isn't it like bad luck for superstitious people to open up umbrellas indoors? But I was like, I'm not superstitious, so I don't care. And I set it down, and then I stopped filming for a second when I had to go get this marker, and this whole table collapsed. And my microphone and my laptop and this umbrella all fell off the table. The table's on top of 2 bins, and both of the bins just buckled under the table. So I'm not superstitious, but I am gonna finish this craft as quickly as possible before my house catches on fire.
Trace the mask template on it.
So I'll trace my little face mask.
Cut the bottom part.
Just cut the bottom part, so that way we can flip it up. All right. There we go. Perfect. How do you do? Okay, now I got a nice flappy.
Hot glue Velcro to the plastic strips.
Oh shit. All right, well I knew that this was coming, but I was hoping that it was gonna be later. I have to break out the hot glue gun. I hate hot glue. Oh good, the cord isn't long enough. I guess we're gonna do it over here. All right. Ah, the refreshing burn of hot glue on my fingertips.
Open the flap and attach the Velcros to the umbrella. Cover the hole with the plastic rectangle.
Oh, wait. Did I do it wrong? Oh, I guess I wasn't supposed to cut it out of this. I was just supposed to have a plastic rectangle. Ah, I gotta finish this umbrella and close it. All right, so I'm just gonna glue the rectangle on. All right, here she comes. Oh yeah. Ow, fuck! God damn it! Ow, it hurts. Oh yeah, there we go. Nice little window.
Decorate the outside with foam rubber leaves to cover the Velcro.
Oh, little leaves to cover the Velcro. That's smart. I have little stars. All right, guys, well, my secret spy umbrella is done. It might look just like an ordinary umbrella that somebody glued 4 stars to, but wait until I turn it to spy mode. And just like that, I'm ready to spy. So the screen of my camera is pretty small, so I can't exactly tell what this looks like. So let me know in the comments below if you'd be able to tell I was spying on you if I came up to you like this. But you know, this is pretty functional, because even if you did see me at any time, I could go back into regular umbrella mode. And it's super fast and super sneaky. Oh, I'm not spying on you. I'm just a regular umbrella guy. What's that? It's 90 degrees out and not raining? I'm just worried about getting a sunburn. I'm gonna close this and probably never open it again because I think that this umbrella might be cursed.
An umbrella like this is a must-have for spies. Let's imagine. Blondie's going on a walk and doesn't have a clue that someone's watching her.
Oh yeah, totally. She wouldn't have a clue that this person was spying on her. This person who's standing 3 feet away from her. But at least this part of her face is covered. Kind of.
With this spy umbrella, you can sneak up as closely as possible. Boom! And the black and white monster is already on target. Blondie runs away terrified. It looks like the mission failed.
What? The mission failed? Wait, so are they just admitting that this doesn't work? They told us all about this spy umbrella, they showed us everything we need to make it, and they showed us a step-by-step instruction of how to construct this thing. And then at the very end, they're like, whoops, looks like this one doesn't fucking work. All right, guys, let's get on to the next craft. I'm so confused. Why did I just put in all this effort for them to be like, oh, by the way, don't actually try this. It's not gonna work, dude. Are you crazy? All right, how about something a little bit more, oh, fucking. That umbrella was cursed. Well, this is not good. Okay, all right, I get it. Putting the table on these bins was not a good idea. But for the purposes of this video, I'm just gonna pretend like it's fine. Okay. How about a more seasonal craft? It is springtime after all, so it's time to decorate with this bunny hole puncher. Nothing says spring like getting your tax returns back and hole punching them with a bunny skull. Man, that thing does not look good. It just looks a little off. Well guys, if that umbrella wasn't cursed, this thing definitely will be. Let's do it.
While Miss Smith is busy studying Easter traditions from around the world, another Easter idea pops into Christy's head. Let's make a bunny hole puncher and give it to the teacher.
So I guess the premise of this craft is that this would be a good gift for your teacher for Easter? Do you give your teachers gifts for Easter? Imagine being a teacher and some kid comes into school right before Easter and hands you this. It's a bunny hole puncher. I made it myself. I'd be like, thanks dog, you're expelled.
Cut a base for a bunny head out of memory foam.
Cut a base out of memory foam, AKA ruin a perfectly good pillow. I just bought this pillow at Target. It was $15, and now I'm going to cut it up into little chunks and make a bunny hole puncher. It feels so wrong to just destroy this pillow for a craft. A really dumb, weird Easter craft. What niche scenario is this for? Like, hey Teach, I know how much you like Easter and hole punchers, so I got you this Easter hole puncher. Okay.
Use multi-purpose glue to attach it to a hole puncher.
So that's gonna go there, I guess. Should this look different? I feel like this is a weird angle for the bunny's face to be at, so I'm gonna have to maybe make like a diagonal cut in here. Just like cutting a loaf of bread, baby. A loaf of bread that cost $15 and some child could have slept on, but not today. Daddy's gotta make a bunny head. Okay, so the video says to use multi-purpose glue, but guess what? Your boy doesn't have multi-purpose glue, so I'm gonna use hot glue again. As far as I'm concerned, hot glue is multi-purpose glue because crafting channels seem to use it for every purpose. So maybe they mean multi-purpose glue as in like, look, hot glue is every purpose glue. You need to use glue that's for less purposes. All right, here comes the hot glue. All right, my teacher's gonna love this. Stick that right on. You better believe that that's gonna stick. I really hope. Is it? Okay, let's just assume that it's gonna stick. Seems pretty secure. Okay, well, let's not question it.
Wrap it in white faux fur.
All right, I bought this fur off Amazon. Let's see if it looks like what I hope it does. Okay. Okay. I think the fur might be a little bit longer than I had hoped, but beggars can't be choosers. And I think we all know that the teacher I'm making this for is a beggar. Wow, I totally didn't anticipate like little chunks of fur getting all over me and my whole office here. So this is great. So now I'm just gonna cover this thing in hot glue. So there we go, there's that. I can't wait for my little bunny monstrosity to come to life.
Glue the corners into ears. Make them longer using more fur.
Wow, this is a disaster. I'm literally just covered in this fur. I'm never gonna get rid of this fur. It's going to be attached to me forever. Forever. I don't wanna be a YouTuber anymore, actually, come to think of it.
Cover the base of the hole puncher with a piece of fur.
Oh God, I got fur in my mouth. It's just like floating around in the air. I don't know if you can tell on the camera, but like every 5 seconds, like a ton of hair will fly off of this bunny and just like into my face and all over my clothes. It's really fun to be a craftster. Don't let anybody ever tell you that it's not fun to be a craftster. Now our guy's got a nice little mouth.
Kill me.
I can explain.
Just carry on. Have a good day.
I'll speak with you in a bit.
Yeah, okay.
Laura just came in here and saw my bunny, and needless to say, I think she liked it.
Hot glue light clay teeth.
Now I bought some air dry clay, so I'm gonna have to really quick I'm just gonna have to really quick model some teeth. It needs a nice little line in the middle to show that it is 2 teeth. Now that looks like a teeth. Wow, good thing there's fur all over everything and all over my fingers and all over the hot glue gun and all over my face. This is exactly what I wanted. Okay, put his little bunny teeth on his little bunny face. Hot glue that right on. There he is. There's our little bunny guy.
And a pink heart-shaped nose.
What if I gave him kind of like a snowman type nose? Just like a droopy kind of, some bunnies have noses like that, right? Okay, his nose is gonna be a little ball with 2 little bunny nostrils covered in fur because everything is. Ow, and then burn my fingers, and then go ahead and throw this on. That looks great. Looks like the teeth got a little messed up and got a little crooked, but that just gives our bunny character.
Attach big black beads to the sides of its eyes.
So the funny thing about the eyes is that I searched specifically on Amazon for large black beads, and it sent me this jar full of tiny black beads. It said large black beads in the description. It does say on here, put the beads, not too many, into water and you will get what you see in the images in 2 hours. And then this snarky little face, like they know that they've tricked me. So like I can't just give my bunny tiny little beady eyes that are the size of, I don't even know what they're the size of. They're just tiny little beads. He would look insane. And the last thing I want is for my bunny to look insane. So I'm just gonna model his eyes out of this clay. All right, last eye. Here he is, and oh boy. Is that the last step? Is this really how he's gonna look? Yep, that's the end. Oh, does this look like a bunny? If you were my teacher and I gave you this right before Easter weekend, on a scale from 1 to 10, how worried for your own safety would you be?
Christy sneaks up to the desk as a bunny spy and sets the white bunny free. This is about to get interesting. Miss Smith notices a fluffy head. Oh my gosh, what furry beastie is this?
Oh my god! That's fucking terrifying! Even the teacher thinks it's a creepy thing to make.
The girls explain that it's just a hole puncher. Give it a sheet of paper, and it will quickly gnaw a little round hole in it.
Oh, good, and all you have to do to punch papers is press down on the top of its head and deform its entire skull and smush its face. That's not creepy. All right, well, let's put it to the test and see if it can punch some holes. So I'm just gonna put my paper in the little bunny's mouth, and then I guess you just press down on the, hold on. Okay, we're good. But that does confirm that the bunny head is cursed. So you just press down on its head and presto, fuck. Okay, I guess I don't know how to use a hole punch. Let's try again. Okay, aha! And now we have a hole punched piece of paper covered in fur, which is, I mean, exactly what you want around springtime. Well, I think that this one was a tremendous success. Not only is it cute, but it's also functional. And I, for one, can't wait to throw this thing in the garbage and then wake up in the middle of the night tonight and see it at the foot of my bed. Wow, why don't they make every hole puncher like this? Okay, this next one's pretty strange. It's called 9 Bright Crafting Hacks That Will Change Your Life. So when I saw this, needless to say, I had pretty high expectations, but I was ready to have my life changed by some glitter-based hacks. So the whole beginning is this group of friends, these girls, doing all of these fun, like glitter, sparkly hacks. It's pretty standard stuff, honestly, but then halfway in, there's this girl in the middle, and it says that she feels left out because she doesn't know what kind of sparkly craft she should do.
The girls are caught up in their glitter experiments, and Dolly doesn't know where to apply her talents.
She just doesn't know how to contribute to this this crafting session. It's a problem that we all face at times, you know. Sometimes you're with the homies and they're doing a crafting session and you just don't know where you fit into the mix, you know? Should I bedazzle my pants? Should I bedazzle my eyes? Should I bedazzle my butt? But then she finally comes up with her own little craft to impress her friends, so let's check it out.
Suddenly, she gets a brilliant idea. Make her tongue brighter.
Okay, she's gonna make her tongue brighter. That sounds kinda cool.
Draw a tongue shape on fabric with color-changing sequins. Cut it out.
Okay, draw a tongue shape. I know what tongues look like because I am a human. Like that big. Okay, we have a tongue shape.
Dolly puts the sparkling outfit on her tongue. What an unusual idea.
What? That's the whole thing? That the whole craft is just cut out a shape of a tongue and then put it on your tongue. I made too much, and it made me gag. Oh, fuck, cool. So I got like sequins in my mouth, and bunny fur, and hot glue. This is like constantly almost making me vomit. Man, what the fuck? Can you imagine being at like one of these crafting parties with all your friends? Everybody's like doing their own thing, making like cool glitter shit. One person's making glitter eyelashes, another person's making cool sparkly shoes. But then there's one girl who's been in the corner for like 2 hours and she's been hunched over her workstation crafting away because she couldn't figure out what she was gonna do, but then finally she had an epiphany. So she's been like working and working, and finally she says she's done with her craft, so everybody gathers around. You know, everybody's very excited because she's been pretty secretive the whole night, and she just opens her mouth and shows everybody her sparkly tongue. She's got a sparkly tongue. She just cut out the shape of a tongue in some sequin fabric and then put it on her tongue.
Dolly's glamorous tongue makes everyone so happy.
And it makes everyone so happy. What? I can't imagine a world where a girl turns around like this and all of her friends are like, yeah! Fuck yeah, you did it, bitch! You go, girl! You did it. You really put that thing right on your tongue.
Her shiny chameleon tongue can change color. Dolly can show the whole world her tongue.
Dolly can show the whole world her tongue. What, like she couldn't before? I was so ashamed of who I was before and what my tongue said about me. Pink, fleshy, and wet. And now, well, it's still pink, but it can change to turquoise, and it has sparkles on it, and it makes me want to throw up. Now I can finally go outside and show the world my tongue. All right, this last hack is a little something for all my gamers out there. Gamers, where you at? Put a comment in the comments if you're a gamer, and that's where you're at. This hack is from a video called 8 Hacks That Every Gamer Should Use. So if you are a gamer, honestly, you better listen up. I mean, haven't you ever wanted to do stuff like put slime in your keyboard? Or try to get a foot massage while you're playing your games? Or a nice eye massage? Ooh. But the most important hack in this entire video, without a doubt, is the screaming bag.
Redhead's playing hack and slash and keeps dying. That's unfair. All Redhead's outrage makes her scream, and the scream is more like an ultrasound. We need some noise-canceling technology, stat.
Classic gamers constantly screaming uncontrollably at almost inaudible levels because they lost one game. Luckily, this paper bag is going to block out all of her screaming sounds. So even if you're sitting right next to them, you won't be able to hear them screaming somehow.
Just scream in here. Protect your friend's eardrums.
I don't know what kind of space-aged sound-sucking technology they think they're about to put into this bag, but I am definitely skeptical that this is gonna work, but I'm optimistic, so let's give it a shot.
Mark the sizes of a paper bag on a sheet of polyethylene foam. Cut it out.
Oh, hell yeah. Your boy got mad foam. Your boy got... Oh, God. That's like the worst thing I ever smelled.
Put the construction into a real paper bag. Glue a printed out label that says, "Scream in here." Decorate it with foam rubber sheet pieces.
It's very important that you write "Scream in here" on the bag and put little foam stars on the bag. It's not gonna work unless you put 2 little foam stars on your bag. All right, guys, well, I think I did a pretty good job with this one and didn't rush through it at all. So let's go ahead and see if it works. All right, time to do a scream test. I'm gonna scream really loud without the bag and then just as loud with the bag. And let's see if it silences my scream. Ah! Okay, now with the bag. Ah! Did it work? Man, that's, you know, I was expecting it to dampen the sound like a little bit, but that just did not do anything. The bag might as well not have even been there, right? Well, at least from my perspective, but I guess I'm me, so I heard me screaming no matter what. Maybe it sounded differently to you, but to me it sounded like it did absolutely jack shit. So thanks for the fun waste of 20 minutes, Troom Troom.
Redhead screamed as much as she wanted to and enjoyed rustling the bag. I feel much better. We can keep playing.
All right, guys, well, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you're new here, make sure you subscribe and turn on my notifications to join Greg. Greg is my family here on YouTube. If you subscribe and turn on my notifications, you get to join the fastest growing army on the internet. Please don't look that up, it is true. Speaking of this hoodie, Greg hoodies are now available in other colors besides black. It's available in blue and pink, some nice spring colors to get your spring on. You can put on your nice spring hoodie, get out your little bunny hole puncher, get fur all over your nice brand new hoodie, and it'll be a great spring. So if you want to get this hoodie, head on over to DannyGonzalez.store. Make sure to follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Danny Gonzalez because I want more followers on there as well for when I inevitably quit being a YouTuber to become a folk singer. Thank you to Joso for turning on my notifications. I'll see you guys next time with a really interesting video where I remove my knees surgically. So I walk around like a little penguin kind of guy. Bye.
This video is over now. Over now. Go find something else to watch, or just watch this video. I know we had a lot of fun, a lot of fun. But you can't stay on this end screen forever. No. This video is over now. Over now. So why are you still watching this? Do you not?
Hello, Greg. Why are movie studios making bad movies on purpose? I swear to God they are. I'm sure most of us by now have seen clips from the new Pinocchio movie.
Father, when can I leave to be on my own?
And that had me pretty skeptical, honestly. You're trying to tell me they made it and they were like, the main selling point of this movie is that it will be good? No chance. And now I've recently seen people talking about this movie Marmaduke. It's about a cartoon dog voiced by Pete Davidson. It has 0% on Rotten Tomatoes. I've watched it and it is in fact the worst movie you'll see this year. And it just really seems like they're trying to make bad movies on purpose. This movie is just heinous. It feels like Netflix just like fed an AI a bunch of scripts of bad movies until it spat out Marmaduke. This movie is not good at all. I think it has 0 redeeming qualities, actually. There's nothing good in this movie. I would even give it a negative score if I could. I like that I said that as if there's something stopping me. I'm my own entity. I'm not limited. I don't have a boss telling me I have to give it a positive score. I'm gonna give it a -6 out of 10. Once with a narration from Pete Davidson himself, who could not sound less interested in explaining the exposition of this movie. Marmaduke was some fucking dog, dude. I don't care. I'm dating a Kardashian, man. You think I need this? I personally don't have a problem with Pete Davidson. He's a funny guy. He was not up to the task of being the main character in this movie. This is a cartoon dog. You need someone with like a crazy range. Pete Davidson's emotions range from high and pleased down to high and indifferent. That's about all the variety you're gonna get out of Pete Davidson. After watching the movie all the way through, I'm not even 100% sure that Pete Davidson even knows he's in this movie. I haven't seen Pete Davidson do any promotion for this movie. I don't think he's done interviews talking about, you know, getting into the role of Marmaduke. I would not be surprised if they just like took audio excerpts of Pete Davidson from like other TV shows and just like found a way to make a movie about a dog around them. You can look at the characters in this first scene here and tell me, what is your reaction? Art is subjective. What you like depends entirely on your life experience, your personal taste, you know, where you were born and raised. For example, I was born in the 1990s on Earth, and I hate every single one of these characters. There are 3 body shapes in the universe of Marmaduke. There is eerily slender, bouncing egg. That's right, they don't walk, the round characters. They just kind of bounce from place to place. And then there's Mom. Mom has a serious case of the Pixar mom syndrome. I guess the creators of Marmaduke decided to take a page out of Pixar's book when designing the mom, and then they ignored all the other pages in the book about like how to make a movie. Anyway, through a little bit of narration, we find out that the reason Marmaduke is not allowed at this party is because he's basically a terror to the family. Marmaduke is a nightmare. He chases the cat, beats the shit out of the dad. This dog is terrorizing his family. This is a bad boy. His family wasn't going through enough already, dude. Look at the dad's nose. Look at his nose to arm ratio. He doesn't need this right now. He's got bigger fish to fry. His nose is about 3 times thicker than his arms. What the hell? Compare that to Marmaduke. And the shot where he's just beat the shit out of the dad for his comfy chair. He's jacked. He looks like a kangaroo. They're living with a wild animal in their house, and this dad's arms are made out of wet spaghetti. And Marmaduke has the audacity to be upstairs in the window like, come on, let me into the party. What is it, cause I like steak a little bit too much? And it's like, no, dude, you keep beating up my family. You killed our youngest daughter. But Marmaduke's not trapped upstairs for long. He decides to start chasing a bee around the room that he's trapped in. I, being like a world famous dog trainer, sees Marmaduke, this poorly behaved monster, and decides, hey, this would be kind of an interesting challenge for me to transform Marmaduke into like a good boy. At first I thought this guy was gonna be the villain of the movie because he's like rich and British, and I think that it's the law in cartoons that the bad guy has to be rich and British, but this guy is actually, he's not that bad. He's a little greedy, but he's not the bad guy. So Guy goes over to Marmaduke's house and talks to the owners and is like, hey, if you let me train your dog and enter him into like dog competitions, we could win $1 million, and I'll share the $1 million with you, which is actually a very nice thing for a rich British man to do in a cartoon. The family says yes, so Marmaduke gets to train with this experienced, highly awarded, rich and famous dog trainer. And they start training right away. Or actually, sorry, Marmaduke doesn't want to train at all, so the trainer starts beating the shit out of Marmaduke.
That's enough for today.
That's enough for today? You didn't do anything. You just hurt a dog. You didn't teach him any tricks. He doesn't even know how to sit. All right, the first trick we're gonna learn today is how to dodge a punch. Okay, it looks like you didn't get it today, but we'll try again tomorrow, okay, buddy? Anyway, I guess after showing Marmaduke how violent he is and all of his like cool martial arts skills, Marmaduke is like, wait, actually maybe I do want to get trained by this guy. And they make it seem like it's because like Marmaduke is so impressed. I personally think it's because Marmaduke is so scared. He does agree to finally be trained, so cue Marmaduke getting trained montage. Or sorry, Marmaduke getting tortured montage. Yeah, that's right. Before Marmaduke agreed to get trained, Guy just beat the shit out of Marmaduke. But now that Marmaduke has agreed to be trained, he is still getting beat up, but just in new and fancy ways. This movie is essentially about a dog who loves to eat and suffers greatly for it. You know what is one thing that's unclear about this movie? Can Marmaduke talk? Earlier in the movie, Marmaduke was trying to talk to the people and all they could hear was barking sounds.
You're being too hard on poor
But then Marmaduke and Guy seem to have full conversations. So who is speaking the other one's language? Is Marmaduke speaking English? Or is the trainer barking at Marmaduke? Like if you were to walk by the park where Guy is training Marmaduke, is Guy just going like, arr, arr, arr? This movie is completely uninterested in answering this question. After competition and basically the villain of the movie, this beautiful dog Zeus. The movie's getting kind of dark. This is a really somber, like middle section of a children's movie. He's not a loser! It just turns into Marriage Story. Marmaduke is a Great Dane! Then come to find out that the trainer has actually billed them for all of the training, and it's like a shit ton of money. They go through the list, and it rolls by in this like Star Wars style credit roll, and it's meant to fly by really fast so you can't read anything, but I paused it just to like look through what some of it is. Some of the items on this list are more than the $1 million they would have won at the final dog show. There's things for $29,000, $35,000, $1.4 million. Also kind of a funny detail, the writers I guess couldn't come up with enough things to actually make the list that long, so they just literally copied and pasted the same chunk over and over. So if you just play it, you'll see like the same thing worth $1.5 million over and over in this list, and it's like you couldn't just keep coming up with different numbers at least? You are not a champion. So Marmaduke is like, you know what, screw it, I don't need you, and he decides to set off on a journey to show him what a real champion can do. He runs to China, and then he runs to Egypt, and then he swims in the ocean, and then then he goes home. And I guess that's pretty much all the training he needs. I don't know why he is still so focused on the dog show after that. Marmaduke's like, yeah, I climbed to the top of Mount Everest and then swam to the bottom of the ocean so that I could hopefully compete in an obedience competition at a regional level. I hope that I do okay. It's like, no, all of the things you did just then are like infinitely more impressive than a dog show. At least that's what I thought until we get to the dog show and we see what other dogs do during the talent portion. Okay, so the bulldog is winning the talent competition. The bulldog is winning the whole show. Forget about the other dogs for a second. There's no way that Marmaduke can do anything near that impressive. I know he ran around the world, but he just ran and swam. This dog lifted up a convention center. The other dog's not quite as impressive. One of the dogs dances, pretty lame. And another dog did like a half fight, half rap in like a magical bubble environment. So that was pretty cool. I didn't know there was magic in this universe. They just decided to spring that on us in the last like 20 minutes of the movie, but I just don't understand how they were able to continue the competition after the bulldog lifted up the building. If I was in the crowd, I would be on my hands and knees crying after that. I don't think that it's fair to continue the show. Zeus actually hypnotizes the crowd. That's actually pretty impressive. Yet another use of magic. I like that they're really doubling down on that in the third act of this movie. Also, I'm getting a lot of parallels from the Disney Channel original movie Zapped in this movie. Although I don't think anyone beat the shit out of a dog in that movie. Also, hang on a second. If hypnosis exists in this universe and it is like a thing that can be done effectively, why the hell did the trainer need to beat the fuck out of Marmaduke? If in this world it's possible to mentally make a dog do whatever you want, what sick thrill did Guy get out of assaulting Marmaduke? It's almost like that wasn't even training and he just like, what if he did hypnotize him and then he was like, and now the rest of this is just for me. Anyway, it's time for Marmaduke's portion of the talent show. Now, everything else up until this point is so insane that like anything Marmaduke could do, even if he did something really cool, would be kind of underwhelming. But like, even with that in mind, Marmaduke just does the dumbest shit. His boy owner gets on his back and they just like run around the stadium. I'm sorry, Marmaduke, but that was not impressive at all. We literally all just saw magic happen. We saw a bulldog lift up a building. I know I keep mentioning that, but that was insane. We all just saw an entire crowd get hypnotized by a creepy blonde dog, and Marmaduke's like, yeah, but can you do this? Are you trying to bankrupt your family, Marmaduke? Because that's what's gonna happen if you keep this shit up. Are you trying to destroy your family's lives? You're going to. Keep dicking around on the ground like that with no talent, and you're gonna destroy their lives. It's happened before, it'll happen again. Okay, a little plot twist happens at the end of the dog show. Zeus, the beautiful dog, wins. Obviously, he hypnotized the judges, so we kind of thought that was gonna happen anyway, but it turns out that one of the judges is actually Zeus's trainer in disguise, so he gets disqualified from the talent competition. I kind of feel like it was pretty dumb of him to do that because he had a shot at winning anyway. It's not like he was like a total underdog. Dude was basically an overdog. He was actually bound to win. He hypnotized everybody. That's Marmaduke dead?
Marmaduke was a good dog.
What the fuck, dude?
We will miss you very much.
Okay, they're spending way too long on this if he's not actually dead. He should have come back alive by now, probably.
Is there still time to hit the awards banquet?
Jesus Christ, dude. You have to admit, if he did die, that would be objectively the funniest ending to this movie. Marmaduke doesn't win the dog show, and then he dies. And then everyone's really sad, and then the movie ends. In my head, when this was happening, the first time I watched this, I was like, please roll credits, please roll credits. It would be so fucking funny if Marmaduke dies. Oh, fuck, he's alive. Anyways, if this movie couldn't get any worse, it ends with an original song by Pete Davidson about being a dog.
I'm the biggest dog around, the greatest Dane in the whole darn town, but my family doesn't understand. I gotta eat, it's my command.
Did they give Pete Davidson 40 seconds to write this song? All right, Pete, it's time to record the ending song. What ending song? You guys didn't tell me there was gonna be an ending song. I don't know, man, you tell us. Hit it. All right, well, yeah, that's Marmaduke. Let me know what you thought, and now it's time to talk about our sponsor. Hello. Guys, did you know in the US it's legal for your internet service provider to sell your data to other companies? They can sell it to ad companies. Heck, they can sell it to whoever they want. This seems pretty screwed up to me. I don't know why this is legal, but what I do know is that Marmaduke is probably responsible. Luckily, today's sponsor, ExpressVPN, puts a stop to this by rerouting 100% of your network traffic through their secure encrypted servers. Those are servers that are both secure and encrypted. ExpressVPN also masks your device's unique IP address, making it much more difficult for like big tech companies or advertisers or really strong dogs from tracking you and matching your activity back to you so they can collect your data. There's a ton of great reasons to use ExpressVPN. You can unblock content that's not available in your country. For example, the movie Whiplash is not available on Netflix in the US, but with ExpressVPN, if you change your server location to the UK, it is available. They have 24/7 customer support, the fastest speeds, consistently faster than other VPNs, and it's easy to use. You can fire it up and get going with just one click. I've got ExpressVPN on my computer and my phone, pretty much every device that can have it in my house. So find out how you can get 3 months for free by visiting expressvpn.com/Danny Gonzalez. That's expressvpn.com/Danny Gonzalez. Thank you to ExpressVPN for sponsoring this video, and thank you to you guys for checking out our sponsor. Please get out from under my desk. All right, guys, thank you for watching this video. If you're new here and you're not subscribed yet, make sure you subscribe and turn on my notifications to join Greg. Is that in focus at all? Greg, join Greg. Greg is what I call my fans here on YouTube, my fan base, my audience. But we're more than that, you know? We're a family, we're an army. We are one guy named Greg. So if you wanna join, then turn on my notifications and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye. What's up, Greg? Today we are going to be talking about the Brent Rivera controversy. Our boy has found himself in the midst of a pretty big scandal as of late, and I would like to talk about it. Most of this stuff did happen like 2 weeks ago. Your boy is evidently extremely behind on the times and famously never knows what the heck is going on, so I apologize for being so late to this trend. Apparently, Brent Rivera found himself in like a in real life beef with another YouTuber by the name of Tyler Oliveira. They had like an in-person dispute, and the craziest thing about it is, I think in some strange tangential way, it might be my fault. That's right, I might be responsible for one of the hottest YouTube beefs of 2023, Brent Rivera versus Tyler Oliveira. The Vera beef, so to speak. It all started when this dude Tyler, who's a pretty popular YouTuber in his own right, he's got 2.8 million subscribers. He posted this video called Brent Rivera Called the Cops on Me. Basically what happens at the beginning of this video is Tyler and Brent just so happen to both be at the Stanley Hotel, which if you didn't know is like the most haunted hotel in the US. It's the hotel that The Shining is based off of. I recently did a video there. They're both at this hotel filming a video at the same time about how haunted this hotel is. And Tyler steps out of his hotel room into the hallway at the exact moment that Brent is like filming a scene, kind of a staged prank. All of Brent Rivera's videos are staged because they're for kids. They're just in the hallway filming. And from there, a beautiful beef develops. A lot of animosity between these YouTubers out of nowhere. As far as I can tell, these YouTubers have never met before. I don't think Brent even knows who Tyler is, it seems like from this video. So it makes the immediate beef seem even more insane. But let's go ahead and watch the video and you guys can see.
It all started when I was staying at the Shining Hotel, came out of my room, and randomly found these two girls in the hallway. What is happening?
They're editing a video. We're just pranking.
Who?
You'll see.
Who are you people?
What do you mean?
What is your name? Brent. Brent? Yeah. Brent. Last name? What are you guys filming?
Hotel video.
What is this? Who are you guys? This is weird. We caught everyone off guard, apparently. But they caught us off guard. They almost shit our pants.
I cannot relate to this situation at all on a social level of like peeking out into the hallway, realizing people are filming something, and then like immediately being like, all right, no, actually this is my video now. And like stepping out into the hallway and being like, what's going on here, guys? Who are you with? Who are you with? What's going on? You filming a video? Brent Rivera, introduce yourself to my video, please. This is insane, dude. I'm so shy. If I stepped out into the hallway, even if it was Brent Rivera, who I've made videos about before, I've actually met in person before, I'd probably just be like, oh, sorry, and I would just duck back into my hotel room immediately. But Tyler, I guess, sniffs this out as an opportunity to make an even more interesting video than he was gonna make in the first place. He was probably just investigating the Stanley Hotel at first, but now he's got the chance to investigate a Brent Rivera video. You know, the only thing more interesting than finding out if ghost videos are fake is finding out if Brent Rivera's videos are fake. I mean, that is definitely up for debate.
So aware that I was in the middle of a fake YouTube prank, I wanted to see if Brent would admit it, because we all know his videos are fake and he steals everyone's ideas. I have a question.
Yeah.
Do you fake your videos?
No. Can you fake your videos?
No.
Alright. Okay. Have fun, guys.
Okay, so insanely awkward vibes now. They're both like so pissed at each other right away. It's like Tyler's like, they're filming a video in the hallway. Not allowed, dude. Only one influencer's allowed to film at the Stanley Hotel at a time. I gotta shut this down. So it does seem like Tyler is, in my view at least, like completely instigating this. Brent is catching a lot of heat for this, but I mean, if there is any beef happening here, at least right off the bat, it seems like it's all Tyler doing it. He just like interrupted a video shoot to do some insane investigative journalism to find out if Brent Rivera's videos are fake. So my initial reaction is like, it kind of seems like Tyler just, you know, thought this would be a good opportunity for views to fuck with Brent Rivera, which I guess it is because this situation kind of blew up. But I don't think there's any reason to go up to Brent Rivera and ask him if his videos are fake. I think we all know he could have very easily just sort of kind of like turned away and not paid him any attention like I have done for the past few years. With that being said though, I would expect Brent to have like a little more humility and, you know, take it a little more lightly that someone is kind of like playfully making fun of him. Like one of the first things Brent does is just be like, you're filming on an iPhone, bro?
Videos. No. Do you fake your videos? No.
Check out my camera. I've got a DSLR with a giant ass microphone. So my videos actually couldn't possibly be fake. Oh, also, I would like to add that Tyler brought up this point that Brent fakes all of his videos and also steals thumbnails from other creators. And that is kind of why he decided to go up and confront Brent, because like Brent is bad for the creator community, right? He's just stealing thumbnails and he's copying ideas. I think that Tyler also kind of does the same thing, because when I clicked on his channel, I saw this video where he goes to this clown motel, and I've seen this exact thumbnail before. So I just searched clown motel on YouTube, and yeah, I started watching this video from 9 months ago where these guys go to a clown motel and it's like the exact same thumbnail, dude. You also copy thumbnails. Now, to be fair though, and here's where things get a little bit deeper, Brent Rivera also copied this thumbnail 7 months ago. So is Tyler copying the original thumbnail, or is he copying Brent's thumbnail to get back at him for copying other people's thumbnails? I don't know, but it does seem pretty convenient that he just so happened to be copying a thumbnail from videos that got 17 million, 11 million, 15 million views. Anyway, that interaction kind of breaks up. Tyler goes back to his room, Brent continues filming their video until Tyler goes to do the Stanley Hotel ghost tour, which he had scheduled for a specific time. So he goes downstairs, and when he gets there, Brent is now filming down in that hallway. And this is where things heat up even more.
So we go downstairs, only to find, oh god, Brent Rivera's right there.
Hey, go have fun with your 100 subscribers, man.
Okay, if you were Brent Rivera, wouldn't you also think it's kind of funny, the videos you make? Wouldn't you also be like, yeah, no, I do get it. Like, I do make weird videos and they are all fake and, you know, it is a lot of clickbait and it's for kids. I'm acting goofy in my videos. I get it. For whatever reason, that's what I assumed like he would be like in real life. But Brent, like immediately, the second he sees this Tyler dude again, out of the corner of his eye, he gets down there, stands there for 1 second, and Brent just...
Hey, go have fun with your 100 subscribers.
Go have fun with your 100 subscribers? That's the most insane insult in the world, especially for someone who makes like the weirdest content on the internet, to be like, sorry you're not ballin' like me, dude. Sorry you weren't shirtless every day on Vine like me to get where I'm at right now. Busting your sister's legs open on the escalator at the mall to get where I'm at. Feels like he thinks his content is like high art, and anyone who dare interrupt his creative process or poke fun at it in any way is just a hater. A poor, no subscriber hater. This dude has 3 million subscribers too, by the way. I wonder how Brent felt when he found that out, when he was like, oh shit, this dude is actually... is really popular.
You don't have a directional mic on my camera?
And then his girlfriend starts making fun of his camera. Bunch of camera snobs on the Brent Rivera crew. Filming on an iPhone and you don't have a directional mic, dude? What the fuck is wrong with you? Your videos must be fake. Do you think Brent Rivera doesn't know his videos are fake? Like he goes through the process of hiring actors and scripting out the whole thing, but somehow he got it in his head that if he films it on a DSLR, then that makes it all real. So the whole time he's filming, he's like, I don't know how the fuck all this crazy shit is happening, but I mean, we got it on tape on the Sony, so it must be real, right? And then he sees like footage of tragic events taken on iPhones, and he's like, that's crazy. That looks really real, but it's not. It's not, man. That shit didn't happen.
Hey, we're filming our thing. You film yours. Okay?
Yeah.
Let's not be.
Okay, that's reasonable.
Let's not be disrespectful. Okay. I don't appreciate the disrespect.
Okay, respect my content, dude. Respect. What is the most recent video Brent Rivera made? Let's not be disrespectful, dude, all right? I did make extreme hot versus cold challenge after all, okay? I did make this girl is so strong no one can beat her. Please do not be disrespectful to the greatest artist of our generation. Tyler, Brent gets so stern here, dude. I've never seen him like this before.
I don't appreciate the disrespect.
It's just crazy because it's like Tyler is, at least at first, he did instigate it, and he did start filming them when he came down the second time. So, you know, he's being kind of a jerk, but it doesn't seem like that crazy. Like, he's not doing anything that crazy. He's not like throwing shit at them or anything. He's just kind of like making a few jokes. And I feel like if Brent had just kind of lightheartedly brushed it off and been like, ha, that's funny, man. Yeah, they are fake, but you know, it's for kids. Then Tyler would have been like, all right, and then gone and filmed his own video. But instead, Tyler's like, hey, Brent, do you fake your videos? And Tyler's like, shut the fuck up with your 100 subscribers and your poor person camera. Get the fuck out of my hotel. Okay, so long story short, he runs into them again because they're all staying on the same floor. Speaking from personal experience, pretty much all of the haunted rooms at the Stanley are on the 4th floor, so they're probably all staying on the 4th floor in pretty close proximity to each other, so of course they cross paths again. Brent tells Tyler that security is coming and they're gonna call the cops or something and get them kicked out.
What do you mean?
I'm sorry, they're gonna come and get you guys. They're gonna kick you out.
Brent is now filming on his phone, so I guess we can't trust anything that comes from that footage.
Listen, this is our personal space and you're recording.
This is our personal space. This hotel room is our personal space, all right? As they have the door open for him to see into. Don't look in here. This is our personal space. Get out of here, man. This whole hotel is our personal space. Eventually, security comes. They tell Tyler that if he doesn't stop, they're gonna call the police, and then eventually they call the police, and Tyler gets kicked out. So this was kind of a whole buzz on social media for a while. Tyler actually posted a clip of this on TikTok, and it got 3 million likes. It was just like a 1-minute synopsis of everything that happened. Okay, and I was about to talk about a comment that Brent left on this TikTok, but it is gone now. It was literally there this morning, so I don't know if he deleted it or if it's just not showing it for some reason. That's so weird, because this TikTok is from January 24th, and for some reason Brent just deleted it, or maybe Tyler deleted it? Well, it was just Brent telling Tyler to be respectful. Anyway, so both of them have made response videos since then. Brent made a response video to Tyler's TikTok.
We recently saw a viral video of 2 YouTubers arguing in a hotel hallway. Well, one of those YouTubers was me.
Well, one of those YouTubers was me, and the other one was an irrelevant nobody with less than 100 subscribers. So you should believe everything that I say.
So right when I was about to pull a prank on my friends in a hotel, this guy came up to me yelling and accused me of faking the prank.
So far it's like half true, because he was not yelling.
This guy came up to me yelling.
He did not come out of the hallway like screaming. But he did basically accuse you of faking your videos, and to be fair, your videos are fake, so...
And I'm not saying all my pranks are real, but this one was. We were just minding our own business.
This one was? What does that mean? Guys, all my videos are fake, but this one was real. I was finally turning a new leaf and he ruined it. Those 2 girls were ghosts. I was about to catch 2 real ghosts on camera for the first time in human history, and this broke asshole ruined it.
At a certain point, it bubbled up so much that I did what he wanted. I stooped down to his level and I said something that I should not have said. Go have fun with your 100 subscribers.
You know, all things considered, if Brent's bubbling up and finally having a meltdown and snapping is just saying, go have fun with your 100 subscribers, man. I mean, honestly, he handled it pretty well then. If that was really him snapping, that was a pretty calm snap. To be fair, that was like the second time he saw Tyler, so it is kind of crazy that it only took that amount of time for him to completely lose control. You see a guy twice and you just like black out and go into a fit of rage. I blacked out and called this guy poor and broke and irrelevant. I don't know what happened. I support you, Brent. Whatever you said, he deserved it for real. You could have said anything to him. You could have said the most heinous shit imaginable, and I would have still supported you. I got your back, dude. Don't worry, Brent, you're good. So it looks like people are forgiving him in the comments. It is kind of interesting because you never really see Brent Rivera in like a serious setting where he has to like atone for something he did. He's usually pretty silly, goofy, wacky in his videos. So to see that kind of like cadence carry over into the way that he does this apology is kind of funny. It does kind of have the vibe of like, what's up guys? In this video, I'm gonna be apologizing for some heinous shit that I said. And then of course, like any good internet beef, you have the response video to the response video to the original original video. So Tyler responded to Brent.
Brent, you're a liar. Here are the receipts. Also, I'm on the toilet, so I'll be quick.
These videos to make great content for you guys. And as
You don't make great content. You sexualize your friends and your sister for views in these weird love triangles. Look at this video.
That's crazy, dude. Brent's like, look guys, I'm sorry about the way I acted. Like, I obviously shouldn't have said that. And he does skirt a lot of the blame, don't get me wrong. It was not a perfect apology. It was not even a great apology. But Tyler's like, oh yeah, well you wanna fuck your sister. Another day, another Brent Rivera L. You ate and left no crumbs. It's sad to see his comments full of his fangirls supporting him, seeing everything. The comments on these make it sound like this is like a real extreme situation that like one of them really fucked up. They just had like a bit of a spat in a hotel lobby. It's not even that crazy. It's just kind of funny. But I just love the comments being like, don't worry, dude, I believe you. Your fans got your back, man. No matter how bad it gets, in the darkest of times, we'll always be there for you. It's like he was just filming a fake prank, dude. Calm down. Like I said at the beginning of the video, there is a part of my brain that can't help but feel like this might be, in a roundabout way, my fault. Brent Rivera is known for copying titles and thumbnails, right? He's known for copying video ideas. Tyler Oliveira has at least copied one thumbnail. And I'm not saying this to brag or anything, but the video that I made about the Stanley Hotel did way better than any of my usual videos. It has like 9 million views. I actually went to YouTube on in an incognito tab one time, not logged into YouTube at all. And like next to a bunch of Mr. Beast videos and stuff, my Stanley Hotel was getting recommended to people. So I don't think it's that crazy to wonder if maybe one of them was inspired by my Stanley Hotel video and wanted to make a similar video, and so they ended up being there at the same time as one another. And if that's true, first off, I would like to apologize to the staff of the Stanley Hotel for having to deal with this, man. You guys, I'm sure, deal with the most insane shit all the time. People trying to fake haunted stuff and just people probably try to summon demons in this hotel. And from my experience making the video, the staff at the Stanley Hotel was so nice. And they also did have other stories of YouTubers coming there and like breaking shit and fucking stuff up. So again, I have no idea if they saw my video and took inspiration at all, because their titles and thumbnails for the video aren't copying mine. So, you know, maybe it's all just a coincidence, but you never know. Okay, so quick update. It's the next day after filming the previous portion, and I guess Brent decided that one response wasn't enough. He needed to make sure that he had the absolute last word on the situation. Yesterday, this other commentary channel, Dumpy, posted this video called Brent Rivera Wants to Delete My Channel, where basically he explains that, I guess Dumpy was also covering this whole Brent Rivera controversy. I guess Brent Rivera decided to try to copyright claim Dumpy's video to try to get it like taken off of YouTube. Although Dumpy does say he's not entirely sure it was Brent Rivera, because sometimes you can have like a company working for you that does this without you knowing, if they're going and copyright claiming just people straight up re-uploading your videos, and they, you know, sometimes will flag commentary videos. But to me, it seems like Brent is just trying to avoid all of the negative publicity from this. Which it's like, dude, there wasn't even any to begin with. And then you go and do this, you start trying to like take down videos and give people copyright strikes. You didn't even look that bad, man. I mean, it's like, it was hardly even your fault. The other dude was instigating, and a lot of people were honestly giving you the benefit of the doubt. And now you just look insane. He probably also thought this dude Dumpy had 100 subscribers, so no one would find out if he tried to take down this dude's video too. But he actually has 240,000 subscribers, and I feel like now this is just gonna lead to even more people talking about Brent, because this is like a clear misuse of YouTube's copyright system. In fact, in Dumpy's video, he even says that YouTube like emailed him, Dumpy, to say like, hey, just so you know, someone's trying to get this video taken down, but your video's fair use, so you're good, we're not gonna take it down. Brent, if this was you, dude, don't, dude, just let it go. Your fans are like 8 years old. They're not even gonna see these videos, man, let alone care. They don't have like the nuance to even understand that someone they like could be wrong in the first place. So they're gonna be on your side no matter what. You're fine. Just keep doing you, man. Keep doing this, buddy. You're fine. Okay, anyway, that's the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you're new here and you're not subscribed yet, make sure you subscribe and turn on my notifications to join Greg. That's what I call all of my subscribers. So if you want to join Greg, turn on my notifications and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye. Horror has gotta be one of the weirdest genres for any medium. You're just gonna put yourself into a terrifying situation where you feel like your life is being threatened, on purpose? Imagine trying to explain that to one of your pilgrim ancestors. They would be so confused and honestly pissed off. But unfortunately, most people don't live their lives based on what they could or couldn't explain to their pilgrim ancestors, and thus, horror is a very popular genre. If you just search scary on the App Store, you could literally scroll for days through hundreds of games that are all super popular. But what about the not so popular ones? What about the horror games that nobody is playing? The ones that are supposed to be scary, but aren't. How would pilgrims feel about those? Here's one of the first games that I ever found in this niche. It's called Clown Brothers Neighbor Escape. And the little subtitle there is Time to Revenge. This game was developed by the same people as Billion Surprise Toys. Let's together revenge. Meet the new game about clown neighbor brothers who want to avenge their dead criminal clown friend. Supports 10 languages. Okay. Multilingual kings. I like it. Several years ago, you brought justice to a scary criminal clown neighbor and destroyed his house. I did? Wow, good for me, dude. I do not remember doing that. But recently, you saw that the house was restored and the clown brothers settled in it. You are sure that they want to continue the work of their colleague. You must prevent this. So I guess I got their friend arrested and destroyed his house. That seems like a little bit much. Like, you know, if he's a criminal clown, by all means call the police. But to destroy his house? I don't see any reason to do that. We're facing a housing crisis in this country. There's no need to make it worse. I love that they call the other clown their colleague. What, do they work at Microsoft together? Very often you notice that these clowns behave strangely. Yeah, I think your first clue to that would be the fact that they dress like clowns. They often say hello. Strange. Watched you and laughed. They're just making fun of you. They're bullying you. These clowns are up to no good. I know they're plotting something. Every time they see me, they point and laugh and say, hey, you fucking dork. I think I have to blow up their house. And then here's some pictures from the game. The two clown brothers do look very scary. A couple things I'm noticing in this, they drive a very cool car. They may have an unorthodox fashion sense, but I like their car. I love the fact that they're proudly displaying an American flag in front of their house. They're like, listen, we may have our differences. We may be two clowns from hell, but I'll be damned if this isn't the greatest nation on earth. Okay, so it looks like they're making a bomb, too. So they're like clowns and terrorists. One interesting thing about clown media, whenever clowns are portrayed as scary, it's like the people who made the media forgot what clowns are. Like, they think they're a different species. Being a clown is just a job. It's not like something you intrinsically are. I feel like whoever made this game thinks that clowns are like a type of monster. Really, all I'm getting from the game is that the clowns are often feet away from you and staring directly at you. Seems like that's most of what's going on here. Surprisingly though, even though this game only has 21 ratings, it has a 4.4 on the App Store. Based on the pictures, I'm curious to see how that's possible, so I'm gonna go ahead and download this game. Okay, next game, Baby Kids in Scary House 2. Now, when I came across this game, I was like, oh, this looks funny, but I shouldn't play the sequel, I should try to play the original. So I searched Baby Kids in Scary House, and the first game that comes up is Baby Kids in Scary House 2, and the original is nowhere to be found. Now, there is a very popular game called The Baby in Yellow, which I think this game is a knockoff of. And I'm almost curious if this game is trying to pretend to be the sequel to that game. Actually, if you look at the developer's page, there is no Scary Baby Kids in House. There's just 2 and 3. There's Baby Girl in Yellow House. I guess we're just starting on number 2. This chapter 2 contains 2 night stories. During the first night, you will have to manage a horrific clown girl. Very professional language in this one, just like the last one. You will have to manage your scary clown girl colleague. She's not getting her reports turned in on time. You're gonna have to place her on administrative leave until we get this figured out. Exciting surprises are waiting for you. During the second night, you will have to manage 2 babies. Uh-oh. The clown girl and her terrific sister. What do they mean by that? Okay, one girl is scary, but her sister is honestly awesome. We get along great, and we are both creeped out by her sister. Okay, so I think I know which one is the clown girl. And so by default, this one on the left must be the terrific sister. A bat? Are we going after these babies with a bat? Look, the clown girl may be scary, but that seems a little bit drastic. Okay, looks like the baby is performing some kind of satanic ritual here. The terrific sister is floating down the stairs. That's fantastic. Being a new father, I feel like I could really get into this game, because my baby's not scary at all. But what if he was? Download. This next one's a little bit different. Ghost detector, radar, camera, spirit box, and hunting tool. Ask ghosts a question and they will answer. So this thing claims to be able to detect ghosts in your home and then you can talk to them. Find ghosts and communicate with spirits using this app's groundbreaking, ultra-realistic experience. Disclaimer, since paranormal activity can't scientifically be proven, we can't guarantee that the app communicates with real spirits. At the end of the day, we technically can't guarantee that the ghosts that we deliberately programmed into the app are really in your house, but they probably are. It looks like people are having a lot of fun with this game though. A lot of the reviews are just really long stories about how scary using this was. Is this real, question mark? Well, I'm gonna go ahead and download it. Scary Anna, your unique scary virtual pet. So I'm still not exactly sure how this is supposed to be a horror game. You're taking care of this pet whose name is Anna, and she is a little bit scary looking, but a lot of it just seems like she's having fun. Driving a car around, she's on a jet ski. Doesn't seem that scary. Okay, in this one she's got creepy eyes, she looks a little possessed in this one. And then in this one she's fighting a bunch of tiny little cats, little demon cats. Feed her a variety of foods, but be careful, some might be poisonous. Dare to discover what happens? How about you tell me which ones are poisonous before I poison my fucking cat? So you can grab, drag, and stick Scary Anna with your finger, engage in playful interactions, and see how she responds to your touch. Sounds like I might be the scary one in this situation, actually. It should be called Scared Anna. Why is she scary? She's just a little bit weird looking. The poor thing. There's no reason to put her on blast in the game title. I don't know, man. This game is marketed like a horror game, but I just see an animal who needs an owner. You know? She just needs a little love. I think it was pretty fucked up of them to call her Scary Anna, if I'm being honest. Sure, she's a little ugly, but you know, some animals are like ugly cute. She is not. She's just ugly, but I don't think we should have named her after her weird looks. I'm gonna download this game and I'm gonna be there for her. 5 stars, scary. I don't like the way her skin peeled off. Okay, I don't know if I'm gonna like this game. Before we get into these games, I want to thank Opera Browser for sponsoring this video. I've been using Opera Browser for a while now, and it has really helped increase my productivity while writing and planning videos. It is faster, safer, and smarter than default browsers, which means it has a ton of features that make my process much smoother. Like Opera's native in-browser AI called Aria, which makes it really easy to get answers and do some surface-level research really quickly and easily. While browsing, you can highlight any word or term that you're not familiar with and ask Aria to briefly explain it, or you can just ask it questions like, what are some of the worst horror games on the App Store? The great thing about this is not only does it give you some great starting points, but it also links to the relevant pages for each answer. Tab islands are Opera's way of organizing tabs by grouping similar tabs together so you can save space and time. This is really helpful when I'm writing videos because I can have multiple Google Docs open, multiple YouTube videos open. They can easily be grouped together so I don't get overwhelmed because I am easily distracted. They also have an ad blocker and a VPN integrated into the browser for free. This browser is like a million useful things bundled into one app. It's crazy. Also, I just like the way it looks. It's got a cool style and I like the cut of its jib. In a world where it seems like every browser wants to look like the same boring app, I appreciate that Opera is different. They've got cool wallpaper, some of them are even animated. How fun is that? So if you want to check out Opera, it's totally free. Just use my link in the description to download Opera today. Thank you to Opera for sponsoring this video. Thank you to you guys for checking out Opera. And now, let's game. All right, first game, the Clown Brothers. All right, right off the bat, we have a... I think they just said they're preparing for atomic war? The clowns start to dish out the lore right away in the title screen. 1, they're preparing for atomic war. 2, they are good neighbors. And 3, they are going to kill you.
Find you and kill you.
At the start of every level, the game gives you an objective. We've all seen these types of games before. The whole game is just a series of boring objectives like find the key and unlock the door. But what's really special about this game is it only gives you like 1 second to read the objective. Back in town, you find out that the friends of the okay, so I've spawned into this neighborhood street. I see my clown neighbor walking around, so that must be the clown's house. Now, I gotta give these clowns props because not only is their car cool as hell, they also live in a huge mansion. Right away, dude, they live in a freaking mansion. Oh my god. There must be a ton of money in making nuclear bombs and killing your neighbors. What do these clowns do for a living? Turns out they're like lawyers and doctors. They actually are like really making the world a better place. And speak of the devil, here comes one now. Oh! Okay. I thought he was gonna kill me. He just came up and stood like this. I mean, pretty scary thing for your neighbor to do, but for your Russian spy terrorist clown neighbor, all things considered, not that bad. Every time you die in this game, of course you get an annoying ad, but I recently learned a cool little trick. If you turn off Wi-Fi and use airplane mode, the ads can't load, which makes this game way less annoying. I'm still getting an ad, but it's for nothing. And this worked for a while, but eventually I did somehow get an ad again. How did this ad load? I have Wi-Fi and airplane mode turned off. How did I get an ad? Are some ads just baked into the game? Mysterious indeed. What are these clowns hiding, and what does it have to do with Chicago's best party tents? Okay, can I read this time? Back in town, you find out that, shit. Eventually, I figured out the first mission was to find a green key and a gray key and unlock a special room. The problem being, this house is fucking gigantic. And no offense to these clowns and their interior decorating prowess, but every room looks exactly the same. So I spent like a half an hour walking from room to room, not sure where I was, which rooms I had already explored. I might have been walking back and forth between the same 2 rooms for like 15 minutes, to be honest. Oh! I got you, young man. I gotta be honest, dude, I'm not an evil clown, but if I caught my neighbor walking around in my house, even my reaction would be more extreme than theirs. I feel like they're honestly letting me off the hook pretty easy. You know, it'd be easier to avoid them if they could just stay in one room of their house like normal people. I guess this is just what makes them so fucked up in the head. They don't just hang out in one room, they're constantly milling about. You know, you're not gonna finish your bomb if you never stay in one room for more than 3 seconds. I decided to take a brief break from the clowns to explore what I assumed to be my own home, and I was pretty confused with what I found. Is this my house? It's a very open floor concept I've got going on here. Bear trap on the table? I feel like I've got my own demons to work on before I go try to bring these clowns to justice. I'm living in a gigantic room made of sheet metal, and I've got a bear trap on my desk. What I didn't know then is those bear traps are actually one of the only semi-interesting parts of this game, because it turns out you can actually pick them up and trap the clowns with them. Oh, he's trapped! Haha! I got, oh, whoa, what happened? It disappeared. Somehow this steel trap that is meant to maim 500-pound bears does not kill the clowns. It's just a minor inconvenience at most. These clowns are honestly super zen. Nothing gets to these guys. How does that happen? What did he do to the bear trap? It's worse than I thought. These clowns fucking eat metal. Oh, and here he is. I finally finished the first level after what felt like an eternity. Let's go. Mission complete. And I'm back outside for some reason, even though I was just in the security room. Had to go out for a breather, take a quick smoke break, and then it's back into the clown's house. The next mission, find a book. And in order to do that, you have to find a gray and green key. Oh my God. All right, scary clown neighbors. Would I say that it was scary? Not really, just frustrating and boring. Next game, Scary Baby in Kids Scary Kids Creepy Baby House 2. For 99 cents in this game, I can get rid of the ads. Do I really want to do that? This game that I'm gonna play for like 30 minutes max? Is that worth 99 cents? I'm already doing it. The beginning of the game starts off pretty normal, just doing some normal babysitting activities. So here's the baby. The clown baby.
Hello, I will be back home after I finish my work.
So not only are we dealing with a clown baby, we're dealing with Robo-Mom too. Hello, I hope you find my baby is not too evil today. I will be home by 8. Sorry you've never seen me in person. I swear I'm not a robot. Sweet little baby, let me pick you up. Holy cow, you can really fling this kid around. Why are they like this too, holding up little finger guns? Nothing scarier than a clown baby going, hey, how's it going? I feed the baby, take her to change her diaper when she starts farting like crazy. But that's when things start to get a little weird. Okay, here's the diaper. Oh, good thing we have one diaper laying on this table. That's really... What happened to the baby? Did the baby turn into a tiger? Where'd you go? Oh! What the? Throughout the night, the baby continues to vanish from where I placed her, reappearing all throughout the house. Yeah, it's kind of a creepy way to laugh, right? Without, like, moving your mouth at all or showing any expression. So that's kind of weird. This makes it seem like the tiger's actually the evil one. Is it the tiger doing all this actually? Because his eyes were glowing. To answer my own question, yes. To my surprise, this game that I thought was about a scary clown baby turned out to actually be about these possessed tiger dolls, of which there are many. New diaper. Ah! Hey, come back! They keep moving the baby, they set things on fire. The baby seems to be just as upset about them as I do. And I guess they're kinda scary, but like, this game was supposed to be about the babies being evil. Did the developers forget what their own game was about? Why did they make the baby this creepy clown baby if she's not even evil? She just happens to dress like that? I guess it just goes to show that you can't judge a book by its cover. No, find a weapon? It's nice that they're giving me time to do this. Giving me time to slowly saunter around the house and find a weapon. Hit. 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 They really don't put up much of a fight. This is, it's easier than I thought, actually. I was kind of disappointed they didn't put up a fight. They were kind of scary earlier, but the second I picked up the bat, they just accepted their fate and let me kill all of them. Oh, no. Dude, what are you guys doing to my baby? What did you do to her? Sweetie, did they make you evil? What do you get out of this? Pick up baby and play games on computer. I don't know if that is like the best course of action after what just happened, but okay. And with that, I pretty much gave up any hope of this game scaring me. Just like every mission-based game, this game got pretty repetitive, and even the clown girl's terrific sister showing up didn't add much pizzazz to the game. In fact, she was actually kind of rude. Don't look at me like that. I've had a really rough night. Sorry if it took me a few extra seconds to feed you, but I don't know if you noticed, the house is under demonic control right now, so cut me some slack, okay? Was it scary? There were a few parts that made me a little bit spooked. I feel like it might be as scary as it's gonna get in this game. I'm gonna give it a thumb sideways and say, eh. Now it's time for the dreaded ghost detector app. Now guys, I'm no stranger to ghost hunting, alright? I've done it before. I've tried talking to ghosts. So far, it hasn't really worked. I've been a little bit scared by it, but I've never done it at my own house. If I find a scary enough ghost in here, I might have to move. Now, I have no evidence right now that my house is haunted. As far as I know, nobody's ever been murdered here. Nobody's ever died with unfinished business here. I actually made sure with the realtor when I bought this house that everyone who's ever died here had finished their business. You must affirm that you have reviewed our privacy policy. Let me go ahead and check that out, actually. The privacy policy is like, you acknowledge that we have the right to place real ghosts in your house, and start.
Upgrade recommended.
It already wants me to upgrade to pro. Okay, great. Ask more than 5 questions per ghost, access to all ghost stories, more ghosts added regularly. Well, why the fuck would I want that? More ghosts added to my house? Let's go ahead and try without for now. Walk around slowly to detect entities. After just a minute of panning my camera around, my first paranormal entity burst onto the scene.
Ghost signal acquired.
Oh! Okay. We've got a ghost standing over there, and it's actually like interacting with, that's kind of weird.
Signal lost.
It's gone. It didn't like that. Didn't like being tickled. I guess I have to be a little bit more polite to the ghost when it comes around next time. Let's see. Ah! Yo! Okay, now I gotta act quickly. Okay, so tickle, tickle, tickle. And now I'm gonna ask it a question. What is your name? Are you male or female? What kind of entity are you? Are you good or evil? Let's just go ahead and ask, what kind of entity are you? Okay, there's
translating.
I guess you'd call me a ghost. Okay, yeah, I figured that because this is a ghost detector app. Why are you just frozen in place like this? Is this some kind of pose you're doing? Are you posing for a picture? This is a video. It's an app. Let's go ahead and ask you another question. How did you die? I had a son who wasn't quite right in the head. He had a real bad temper. One day, I said something to him, and he just snapped. I should have seen it coming. Damn. Did he chop off your legs? Because you don't have legs. Is that what he did? Damn, I wish I could ask it like my own questions. I feel like I have much more interesting questions that I could think of than these. Like, what is the ghost world like? What is it like to be dead? You know? Did you have a job? I really think the ghost wants to talk about her job. Yeah, I worked at Neiman Marcus. That's really probably not at the top of her head right now. Why have you come here? That's a good question. I want to make things right with my son. We didn't always have the best relationship. I'm so sorry. Oh. Okay. Well, I don't know what to tell you about that. Never met your son. I don't think I know your son. He definitely doesn't live here because it's just me and my wife and my son. And I'm not your son. So that takes care of all the sons here. I think you might be haunting the wrong house, actually. Can I say that? Where did you live? Yeah, where did you live? Did you live here? Columbus, Ohio? What? Why are you here? Did I summon you all the way from Columbus? Sorry. I thought... What? I thought for sure that you were supposed to be a ghost haunting this house. Why are you here? I live in Illinois, by the way, not Columbus, Ohio. So you traveled 2 states to come here, a place where you never lived, to try to reconnect with your son, who definitely does not live here. Oh, and I can't ask her any more questions because I have to upgrade. So the pro plan has improved accuracy. Does that mean like more accurate ghosts? Will I get ones that actually are from around here? All in all, pretty disappointing. I'm starting to think that wasn't even a real ghost. Okay, so there's also stories on here, aside from the ghost detector. Oh, scary user stories. I can read scary things that have happened to other people on this app. We are not going into my little brother's friend's house again. We looking a ghost. It was evil. I just saw Bert, named Old Good Man. He was born on year 1810, but I think that it is not much scary app. It's just funny. I saw this old dead guy, just pretty funny, honestly. He got murdered by his son. He's just here to reconnect with him. It's just kind of funny, just goofy stuff. But I am thinking about it, that it was real or fake if it is real, so I am very sad about Bert's death. Okay, well at least, you know, they're offering their condolences to Bert. People don't talk about how sad ghosts are. People just make them seem scary, but it is sad that they die. I feel like we don't talk about that enough. Is this for kids? Because I am a kid, okay? I just wanted to see if my great-grandpa is a ghost. I miss him so much. Oh, dude. That's just kind of sad. That just makes me feel sad. They just wanted to see if their great-grandpa was still here, and they probably opened up the app and saw some ghost like... I decided to walk around to see if I could find ghosts in other corners of the room, and to my surprise, it turned out there was a ghost right where I was sitting the whole time. So it turns out there's a ghost actually right where I'm sitting. Strangely though, this ghost didn't appear on the minimap, and I also couldn't click on it to interact with it. Okay, I don't know what this is supposed to be. Hello? Because it hasn't said like entity detected or anything. Does the app not know that this thing is here? This ghost is just going rogue. Bert? Alright, well, was ghost detector camera scary? No. It was kind of just sad. Alright, it's the next day. Let's play Scary Anna. Scary Anna would like to access the microphone. Uh-oh. Do I get to talk to Scary Anna? Allow. Okay. Wow, no. Hello?
Hello?
Okay, she talks back, that's cool.
Okay, she talks back, that's cool.
So, interesting, there's no menu screen or anything. You just get plopped right into the game face to face with this cat. And I will say, you know what, she is scary, actually. She is a scary pet, I'll give her that. So, I have to buy food at the store. I'm moving my finger on the screen, she's following it around with her creepy bloodshot eyes. What happened to this cat? I bought little Anna some chips, some chicken wings, and I fed them to her, and look at her, she is looking better already. I am doing a great job and being a great pet owner. Wants me to buy more food at the store. Oh, what? Oh my god, wait, I'm dragging her around. Yo, what the fuck? Oh my god, that's so violent. Anna, I'm sorry, I didn't know I was gonna do that. That was really uncalled for. I'm not gonna do that anymore, okay? In fact, let's go ahead and wash you off. Maybe we can take a bath. Maybe you'll look less scary when you're clean. You do look a little less scary. Look at you. Oh, that filled up your little toilet meter. Okay, maybe now we need to go to sleep. Definitely not how I was expecting you to sleep, but okay. Anna becomes a little bit less scary with each new task that you complete for her, proving my theory that she just needed a loving owner correct. To increase Anna's happiness, there are 3 games you can have her play. There's Mortal Anna, in which Anna battles an onslaught of scary Juans in a coliseum. Oh shit. Why is this game actually kind of good? This fighting actually feels like a real video game. It like goes into slow-mo when you kill a Juan and everything. This, for whatever reason, makes Anna ecstatic. She is a bloodthirsty monster and loves killing her some Juans. Then there's Hill Climber and Wave Race. Woo! I definitely wouldn't say this game is scary. I'm actually having a great time right now. This is a beautiful scenic drive. I guess the only thing scary about it is Anna herself, but she's getting less scary by the minute. And if it was that she was only scary because she was malnourished, sad, and tired, then really it was my fault that she was even scary in the first place. I was just not taking care of my cat. And then I have the gall to name her Scary Anna. So is this really the only way to make your cat happy? Get him on a jet ski? Your cat's gonna look just like Scary Anna unless you Unless you do this with them constantly. You need to put them in a little ATV going up hills and stuff. You need to put them in a jet ski. They need to kill Juans, quite frankly. Damn, well that's definitely not gonna make her happy. I took great care of this cat. I maxed out all of her traits. In fact, at one point I even overfed her and she got a little bit chubby. Oh wait, I fed her too much. Okay. Well, I'll clean her off. I didn't know that you could overfeed her. I'm sorry, Anna. I was trying to make up for my previous transgressions towards you. I did not mean to do that. Okay, so you're totally happy, you're totally clean, you're totally well slept, and you've overeaten a little bit. You still do look quite scary. So I think at this point, what I'm gathering is that you might be a little far gone. I think no matter what I do for you, actually, you're gonna always look a little bit scary. I think it's probably a few underlying medical conditions. It's nobody's fault per se. Maybe you were born like this. You were just born scary. Didn't the description of the game say something like, see how she reacts to your touch? Like there'd be some kind of interesting, you know, fun ways to interact with her. It's basically pain. Pain is how she reacts to your touch, it seems. All right, well, that's it for that game, I guess. I did literally everything there is to do in the game. Was it scary? The game was not scary, but Anna, I'll give it to her. She's scary. Well, even though I wasn't really scared by any of these horror games, I do feel like I'm walking away from them with a new lifelong friend. The Terrific Sister. Oh, did you think I was talking about Scary Anna? No, she's gross. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you're new here and you're not subscribed yet, make sure you subscribe and turn on my notifications to join Greg. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye. What's up, Greg, and welcome back to another episode of me losing my absolute marbles over some ones and some zeros. I think it's kind of funny that this series where I try to find the worst iPhone game has become one of my favorite types of videos to make because I am not a gamer. I do not know good games. I don't really know where I get off calling these games bad. In my free time, I play next to no video games. And if I am playing a game, it's just Minecraft on hardcore mode, and I'm dying after 10 minutes and then not playing it again for 3 months. How is it that these AAA developers spend millions and millions of dollars on these games like Call of Duty and God of War? They work their devs to the bone, and their games literally do not appeal to me at all. But like one person with a laptop and a stupid idea like a game called Animal Go that's just a really poorly made ripoff of Pokemon Go is like the most interesting thing in the world to me, and I have to play it immediately. And if you're wondering, no, that was not a hypothetical title. That is a real video game called Animal Go Find and Catch Animon Edition. That is a Pokemon Go ripoff that I am going to be playing. I was just searching for Pokemon Go ripoffs in the App Store and I found this, and I knew I had to play it immediately. Although it was kind of hard deciding between that and Trumpy Man Go Bounce Balls at Him, but I think overall Animal Go has a little bit more to offer. As you walk around a neighborhood, your smartphone will vibrate when there's an animal nearby. Take aim and throw an animal ball. You have to stay alert or it might get away. Search far and wide for animal and items. Let's play it all. I don't really know if I can put as much stock into a suggestion to play the game coming from the game. Hey guys, here's kind of a fun idea. Let's play me. Let's play all of me. So it looks a lot like Pokemon Go, where you just walk around in real life and occasionally you'll stumble upon a tiger or a water buffalo, it looks like. You throw the animal's ball to catch it. The animal's ball? Okay, this game's a little bit more fucked up than I thought. And I'll be taking those, and then I'll be throwing them right back at you. I will say that now that I'm looking at all these animals' pictures together, they almost look a little bit too eager to be caught. And now that's kind of creeping me out. Oh no, you found me. You found my little pink elephant self. Don't trap me in my own ball. Please, anything but that. You're like, he's saying he doesn't want me to, but he really looks like he does want me to. No, don't cut my balls off. I would hate that. But overall, I'm excited to see where this game takes me, and I'm downloading Animal Go. Okay, this game looks horrifying. Jesus Christ. It's called Date Master Kissing Booth. Give the best kiss. It looks like some kind of game where you're preparing for a date by picking up different items along the way to your date. So you can either pick up money or bottles of poison, which would obviously make the date go pretty poorly because you'd be dead. You can show up either in a suit top or barefoot, and all of these, it looks like, influences this bar here. I guess once you get to the date, you can engage in some sort of kissing frenzy. And it looks like here that the kiss is going so well that she's crying. And I say that because this bar is filled up to the top where this emoji is absolutely, I mean, he's into indisposed. He's out of his mind. So this is horrifying for sure, but I think that the other end of the spectrum is also gonna be terrifying because it's a puking emoji. So like if we pick up one wrong thing, is she gonna puke on our tongues? Also, I'm curious about all the different stuff you can pick up. So obviously showing up in a suit is better than showing up barefoot. But then the next thing down the road is you either pick up sneakers or a bed. It's like, first off, I thought we already decided if we were wearing shoes or not at this one. Why does every option seem to be like, okay, so you're not gonna show up barefoot. Are you sure? You really wanna wear shoes to this thing? Okay. And then also, like, are you stopping at an IKEA on the way to the restaurant to buy a bed frame? Also, not to harp on the shoe thing, but he is already wearing shoes. He's walking to the date and he already has on shoes. So why the fuck would he take them off before he gets there? Okay. That's enough about the shoes. Oh, it looks like so there's different kissing patterns. So in this one, you're sort of doing a little swirl with your tongue. Not so much of a frenzy as it is sort of like a kissing hypnosis. You are getting very... not sleepy, you are getting very horny. Wait, what the fuck is going on here? What is this? So we walk to the date, which I haven't acknowledged is like 30 stories up off the ground. And I guess that's where the date is taking place. And then it looks like after we're done kissing her, her like satisfaction meter is off the charts. It sort of appears that she's just been like discarded as she's drunk with love. And then we're just kind of like, all right, and off you go. Okay, I gotta figure out what's going on there. So I am downloading Date Master Kissing Date. Okay, here's another interesting knockoff. This one's called My Goat Life Simulator. Crashy adventure of cute goats. This is not the actual goat simulator game, the very popular goat simulator game that a lot of people have played before. This is My Goat Life Simulator. Don't get it twisted. A short, fun game where you will take charge as a virtual goat and explore the beautiful green land for your progress. How long will you enjoy yourself as a goat? I don't know, man. That's sort of up to you. You design the game. They're sort of making it sound like a challenge. How long can you last enjoying this game? That's the challenge. Try to do it as long as possible. Let's play the whole game. Let's all play. Join the mate of your dreams, have kids, build a dream house for your family. So it seems kind of like a fun little just like life building game. I am curious to see what a goat's dream house looks like. Explore the green town and find all the secrets of your success. Fight for the queen's crown and win the queen title? Wait. What? Where the hell did that come from? The description took such a drastic turn. This is not what I was led to believe the game was about at all. It was like, live a simple life on the farm, grow your family, find the mate of your dreams, kill the queen, stage a coup and become emperor, take charge as a pro fighter, and knock down other goats to rescue your family. Our family was kidnapped by other goats? The simple life of a goat, you know? Trying to dethrone the queen like a Shakespearean play. Hamlet was actually based off goats. Enjoy the story of a real goat with a map to hang out in the town, a full-fledged feeding mode. What does that mean? A full-fledged feeding mode where you have to eat plants every 5 to 10 minutes for survival. Yeah, just like a real goat. You know how goats have to eat plants every 5 minutes or they'll die? I'm glad it's a full-fledged feeding mode though. Game developers, if you're watching this, I will let you skimp on any part of a game except feeding mode, okay? I need a full-fledged, no compromises feeding mode. Let me look at these pictures to try to figure out what the hell you do in this game. Escape from thief, okay. At least he's following COVID guidelines, that's good to see. Kick and pot the ball in hole. Okay, so there is a castle in the background I'm noticing, so I guess that's where the queen lives. I guess where we're gonna live pretty soon, actually. Jump over the wooden boxes in the yard. Hell yeah. Okay, now I'm in. I wasn't in before, but now that I know you can jump over the wooden boxes, I like whatever this goat's up to. This is how I'm gonna be in the game. Completely checked out. My goat wife is gonna be like, honey, please, you're so behind on bringing home food for the children and building our dream home and overthrowing the queen. What do you do all day? And this is gonna be me. Just fucking... Maybe I just don't know what a regular goat's life entails, but I'm super interested in this game, so I will be downloading My Goat Life Simulator. Okay, now this next game, Scary Granny Contact Game, might sound a little bit like Bad Granny, which I've played before. But from what I can tell, this game is very different. First off, the granny in this game looks 1,000 times more terrifying. Holy shit, dude. That doesn't even look like a granny. This is so far removed from what like an old lady looks like. What the fuck is this? Beware of the scare. Are you brave enough to to contact Granny? That's right, in this game, you can actually contact Granny. Take a look at this picture. This is the menu, it looks like. You can call, message, video call, play games, or mods. I don't know what that means, but the other options sound very interesting. Look at this, you can talk to Granny. Hi, where are you? Far away from you. Do you want to play hide and seek? No thanks, I'm good. I see you. Oh no, this is my house. Okay, look at this. Look, you can FaceTime with Granny, and this kid is FaceTiming with Granny, and he looks horrified. And she's not even on the screen yet. I guess you can also just call her on the phone regular style, not on FaceTime. If you don't want to see her, you're like, okay, I'll get scared by Granny, I just don't want to see her. Hello? Oh fuck, it's Granny! That's scary! Disclaimer, don't play this game if you are easily scared. Calls, video calls, and chats inside the app are fake. Granny must say some fucked up shit, dude. If they have to be like, it's not real, okay? We swear. She's like calling in bomb threats. Hello? Oh god, you guys, it's Granny! What spooky thing is she gonna say? She says she's gonna do a terrorism? The fuck does that mean? And I am downloading Scary Granny Contact Game. All right, guys, we have a great lineup of games here. So without further ado, let's get ready to rumble! Wait a minute, gaming? On an empty stomach? I don't think so. You know, I might not know too much about gaming, but I do know that trying to game without a delicious and nutritious meal in your stomach is a big mistake. But luckily, today's video is sponsored by Factor. Factor delivers fresh, never frozen, dietitian-approved meals right to your doorstep. You guys know I'm not a huge fan of the hassle of grocery shopping, which is why I like HelloFresh so much, and Factor is actually owned by HelloFresh. And I think where Factor really comes in handy, for me personally anyway, are those times where I want a meal at home, I want to eat healthy, but I also don't want to whip up a meal from scratch. Factor takes the guesswork out of everything, they take the prep work out of everything by giving you the meal in its entirety, ready to go. All you have to do is heat it up and you've got a delicious and nutritious meal. Factor offers keto meals. They offer calorie smart meals, chef's choice, vegan, veggie, pretty much any type of meal to fit any type of lifestyle Factor has. Their plans range from 4 to 18 meals per week, so however many Factor meals you want in a week, they can fit your lifestyle. They've also got a bunch of fun add-ons like these smoothies, which are very tasty. So if you want to check Factor out for yourself, then head on over to factor75.com or click the link below and use my code Danny50 to get 50% off your first box. That's factor75.com. Use my code Danny50 for 50% off your first box. Thank you to Factor for sponsoring this video. Thank you to you guys for checking out Factor. Now let's get ready to rumble! Alright boys and girls, it's time to play Animal Go. When I first opened the app, I was greeted with a very fun character creation page. There's a little player on the screen and it's telling me to enter my name. And the player is sort of dancing like this. Okay, what should I make my name? What is the name of someone who would go around catching animals? Cruella de Vil? Yeah, my main objective in this game is pretty much to skin every animal alive that I find. The first thing I noticed as my character was plopped into the world was a button at the bottom of the screen that said free animal balls. So I pressed it and it turns out the way you get animal balls in this game is by watching ads. A task that is significantly more embarrassing to do in public. You know, the nice thing about these games, you know, people say it about Pokemon Go too, is they get you out, you know? They get you out and about, walking into random fields, holding your phone like this. It's been a long winter and I haven't spent a lot of time outside lately, so it is kind of nice to just be walking around, I'll give them that. When I arrived at my first animal, it took me a second to figure out how to interact with it. Come on, dude, get to him. Jesus, is he running away? The hell? Wait, actually, is he actually running away? How do I get to him? Wait, oh, I passed him. But eventually I clicked on it. Do I have to click on him? And it was go time. Animal Go would like to access my camera. Hell yeah. This elephant had the upper hand immediately. Despite being right in front of me on the map, to my surprise, he was right behind me. Ah. And to my terror, he was in the sky. He's in the sky. Oh my God. I do have to give the game some props though. I really didn't think that there would be any kind of like augmented reality aspect to this game like there is in Pokemon Go. It just seems like something that's kind of difficult to figure out, and I think I'm right because they didn't really figure it out because the elephant was in the sky. But the elephant is firmly planted in the world. It's just not in the right part of the world. It should be on the ground, I think. So herein lies the first problem. There was absolutely no instructions on how to catch this thing, on how to capture this angelic sky elephant. I did not know what I was doing. So I just kind of fucked around for a while. I flicked the screen, I tried tapping the elephant until the game, I guess, just decided, no, you're done. It's not gonna happen today. You're not gonna catch the elephant, so you're done. Did I get him? It went back into normal view. Did I catch him? No, I didn't. I shook the failure off pretty quickly though and immediately set my sights on a new animal, a lion that was hanging out in a baseball field. Did they put him in the dirt? It's like the worst place for him to be is in this like muddy, wet sand. But hey, I guess that's where lions hang out. The muddy, wet sand of a baseball diamond. Oh, fuck. Oh, God. I can't. Watch what happens when my foot goes in here. Ugh. Can I just catch the lion from here? You could if you had any animal balls left. I don't have enough balls. That's right. When you watch an ad, you get 20 animal balls. But every time you throw a ball, despite the fact that you can see that ball coming back to you to be thrown again, you're actually losing that ball. To watch an ad to get more balls. I think I honestly have a better shot on the other side of this dirt. So I'm gonna go around. Oh yeah, I'm closing in on him now. And of course he's gonna be right behind me. Yep, there he is. I seriously have no clue how to do this. Look at him, he's just standing there begging to be caught and I can't even figure it out. He's giving me these like longing eyes like, please, please Danny, I just wanna be in a ball. It hurts to be out here. You may be having, oh, wait, did I get him? Didn't say I got him, but maybe. God damn it, dude. I think I just ran out of balls. My next attempt did not go well either. I even tried buying some magic dust from the store, but it turns out that that doesn't actually do anything. Where's the magic dust? There's no magic dust on my screen. I don't know where that went. I feel like my little Cruella de Vil character just snorted it the second he got it. He was like, oh, magic dust, sick, thanks. How the fuck are we gonna catch this lion, dude? I don't know. Oh my God, I'm just gonna waste all my balls. When I was playing this game, it was 45 degrees outside. I was getting cold. I was starting to lose hope. Do you think the people working in those office buildings are watching me right now, wondering what the hell I'm doing? But just as I was about to give it all up and throw in the towel, please, God, let me catch this water buffalo. Maybe I can, like, I hit him to, like, weaken him or something? Or can I move him around? What did I do? Wait, why did it vibrate? It vibrated that time. Did I catch him? Dude, I got a Bakoko! Needless to say, I was pretty much on cloud 9 after catching my first animal, but don't worry, I didn't get too cocky. I actually had no idea how I did that, and I couldn't do it again. I could not replicate my success. To the point that for the remaining half hour I spent at this park playing this game, I could not catch a single other animal. Touch, 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 touch. No, okay, that didn't work that time. There's one right here. There's another Bakoko, I think. Tap, 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 tap. Don't have any fucking balls! I don't know what it was about that Bakoko that was so eager to get caught, but the other animals did not share its sentiment. So, I packed my bags, I went home, and I gave up. Until I was sitting on the couch a few nights ago, and I decided, you know what the heck, let me give this game a second shot. Let me see what animals are around my house. And immediately, I caught an El Coro, and that's when it clicked. In order to catch an animal, you have to get the ball's trajectory to peak right where the animal is. So I tried again. I caught a Libum. I was ecstatic. And after that, I was on a roll, dude. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe how many animals I was catching. I caught another Bakoko, a Bucarita. I evolved my elephant into an Elkadar, my lion into a Libusha. Can you believe it? Little old me owning a Libusha. Didn't think I had it in me, did you? So I think it's safe to say I've got this game pretty much down. Is it good? No. Is it fun? A little. Date Master Kissing Booth was next. Luckily, I could play this one from the comfort of my own home. I would rather get trampled by an Elkadar than play this one in public. Certainly don't want this game sending me notifications. Certainly don't want it tracking me. Hey, Date Master Kissing Booth is tracking your location and we noticed you're on your way to a date. Do you want to swing by an IKEA to pick up a bed frame on the way? Maybe a shoe store? The game mechanics of this game are pretty much exactly what you would expect based on the pictures of this game in the App Store. Okay, so I'm this stinky, flea-ridden man. Oh, and I am wearing no shoes. There's no sound in this game, so you just silently walk down this road in the sky, picking various options on the way to your date. And then you get to the kissing portion. Since it was my first time, I wasn't necessarily in a rush when I got to this part. I was more so marveling at how upsetting the visuals were. Oh, gross, dude. Oh, but apparently you have to be pretty quick during this part. An oversight, which I was severely punished for. Did you see how she got mad when I took too long? Okay, oh, oh, what the fuck? Wait, oh God. Is she gonna puke on our tongues? She threw up because I took too long to move my tongue while kissing her. What's taking this fucker so long? But that's arguably less disturbing than what happens if you kiss her correctly. I'm not gonna make her throw up this time. Why did her tongue vibrate just then? Did anyone see that? Okay. And kissing frenzy. Oh my god, dude, she's crying. I'm sorry. Okay, whoa, what the whoa! Oh my god, what the hell? Dude, that was scary as hell. She turned into a rag doll. It was like her bones were breaking in midair. Under some kind of demonic love curse, my date is cast into the air, mouth agape, bones squishy, honestly. Looking like a character in Stranger Things getting their soul eaten by Vecna, or whatever Vecna does in Stranger Things. Remember that? And then I guess whatever she lands on determines how well you did on that course. Your soulmates. If I was really soulmates with this girl, I could have shown up without all of the extra shit. I could have showed up without the suit jacket, and she would have loved me anyway. I'm not buying this whole soulmates thing. After a while of playing this game, I started to feel like the choices you make along the way don't have much of an effect on your final score as long as you do well in the kissing section. So on the next go, I purposely picked a few of the bad options like a bucket hat and jeans, and I still did pretty well. Instead of soulmate, I landed on beloved, but I mean, honestly, that still sounds pretty good to me. Like, it still sounds like she likes me, you know? She wouldn't call me beloved if she wasn't like a little bit into me. When I tried purposely picking every bad option, however, I was not met with such grace. I was met with a Fortnite dance, actually. She Fortnite danced at me and called me a bad date. Anyway, I think we're done with this game. What do you say? All right, guys, let's take a trip out of the city and into the countryside. And also out of a man's body and into a goat's. So I thought this game was going to be kind of like an open world game where you can live out the life of this goat as you see fit, but it's actually a very straightforward story type game that takes place over the course of 6 levels. The first couple levels of the game just get you acquainted with the general vibe and mechanics of the game. You pass through tires, you climb up a tower, all things that get you familiar with the controls. Your goat also has a pretty sick jump. Whoa! Wait. Oh my god! Oh shit! Can I like fuck with these goats over here? Can I, whoa, sort of like grind it along the goat, like a skateboarder. Let's attack a horse. Whoa! And speaking of the goat's jump, I don't know what happened, but this is not the same game that it was advertised to be on the App Store at all. Half the things it lists on the App Store you can't even do in this game. Things you can't do in this game include jumping over crates. They had 2 pictures where the goat's jumping over crates in the game. You never do that. Escape from thieves. There are no thieves. This little goat golf game. You also never get the chance to rescue your family from the goat kidnappers, or whatever it said in the description of the game. That never happens. The first half of this game is pretty lame, honestly. You're just stuck in this small little pen. You can't even leave the pen for most of the game. Things you can do in this game that aren't listed in the App Store. Pop a ball. Jump and knock red ball. Oh, I don't know how this happened. How did the description of the game end up so drastically different than the game? Did whoever made this game get in some sort of horrible accident between completing the game and putting it on the App Store and developed amnesia so they just had to like guess what was in the game? Anyway, the story really starts to pick up around level 5 when we're told we have to go pay the queen a visit. Level 5, give Goat Queen a visit. Queen guards are causing a great deal of pain and disturbance to your yard animals. Go talk to her strongly. Talk to her so fucking jacked. Your Highness, I would like a word. Could you please keep your guards out of my yard? And while that did sound pretty fun, after a few very boring levels of being trapped inside this pen, I started concocting a different plan. Okay, now, hear me out. I could go to the castle, but this is the first time I've been let out of my pen, ever. I might not get another chance like this again to escape and just start a new life entirely. So maybe I want to do that? So with nothing on me but the horns on my head, I made my escape. Oh, fuck! What the— Damn it, dude! Look, there's an invisible wall right here! Like, 2 feet away from where I was supposed to go. What about this way? Yep, okay, there's an invisible wall there too. What the hell, man? Now I do want to kill this queen. I feel like she's behind it. Let's go talk to her jackedly. Okay, so then I storm into the castle. I give the queen a piece of my mind. My queen, your guards are disturbing my animals. So what? I ordered them to do it. She ordered her guards to just disturb my animals? Hey, go down there and disturb those motherfuckers, dude. Then you are a bad queen. Who the hell are you to judge me? I like that their body language doesn't match the growing intensity of the conversation at all. The queen is just like laying. Who the hell do you think you are anyway? Eventually we decide talking isn't gonna cut it. We need to fight. So let's check out the combat in this game. Fight with the queen guards. Oh shit. Oh my god. Maybe I'll jump over and get on the other side. Sort of a cat and mouse chase now. We're all going in circles, trying to catch each other. One of these days, I'm gonna catch you, motherfucker. And when I do, I'm gonna grind over top of you so hard. So this little chase, this little sort of playing hard to get, makes up about 90% of the combat in this game. The reason it happens is because they made your goat's turn radius really wide. So if you want to face your opponent to attack them, you have to do a little circle. And then if your opponent wants to face you to attack you, they also have to do a little circle. So before you know it, instead of fighting the queen's guards, you're sort of engaged in this fiery dance of passion with them. Anyway, I killed all the guards, and then I killed the queen. Oh, she's dead. And you might think this would solve all our problems, yes? No. Apparently, this whole issue goes even higher than the queen, because once we kill the queen and become the queen, be a queen is the last instruction. And then just be a queen. That's pretty much it. Just be a queen. Then the game gives us some mission where we have to go and destroy the owner's house. Level 6 destruction. Wait, there's more? Mess everything up in the garden and destroy some expensive things in the owner's house. Who is the owner? I didn't know we had an owner. I thought the queen was the owner. There's been no mention of an owner this entire time, and then it's like, finally we can get our revenge on this guy. Whoever this owner is, though, we must have really fucked them up by destroying their house, because we never see him again. I mean, we never saw them in the first place, but we definitely never see them now. They must come home to their house being ransacked by a goat, and they're just like, fuck, the goats have taken over. I gotta skip town. He's probably in some city now, walking down a street in the sky, picking options for a date. Okay. Level 3, feed your family. So I already played this level. I mean, I'll do it. Don't get me wrong, I love feeding mode. After you beat the game continues to present you with levels that you already played. I think in hopes that you won't realize that you already beat the game and you'll just keep playing it over and over. So in order to avoid accidentally playing this game forever, I think it's time this goat's life comes to an end. And who better to kill it than a scary granny. Now, before I talk about scary granny contact game, I should probably say that if you don't want to get jump scared by a scary granny, then you probably shouldn't watch the rest of the video. I'm gonna do my best to not make it like super loud and startling when it happens, but Granny is a very mischievous woman. She likes to pop out when you least expect it. She's kind of a sick little freak like that, so just be warned. I like that before we've even started playing anything, Granny is already trying to communicate with us. She's just whispering, "I see you," over and over. You ever pay $6 just to get screamed at by an old lady? I have. Because in order to even select the play game option from the menu, you have to pay, you guessed it, $6. And all the play game option is like a fake trivia game that lulls you into a false sense of security, and then Granny pops out at you when you're least expecting it. And I mean least expecting it, dude. I was sneezing when it happened. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Jesus Christ, dude. Okay, so the whole play game thing is just to, like, fuck with a friend, I guess. You're like, hey, play this fun trivia game I found. Hold on, let me just open it up real quick. And you open it, and they hear creepy music and, like, a granny whispering, "I see you," while you get it set up. And then you're like, okay, here you go. How long did the 100 Years War last? It's not suspicious. Calling Granny is a little bit lackluster. The first time I contacted her, she was hellbent on playing hide and seek.
Do you want to play hide and seek?
But then when I finally agreed to play hide and seek with her, she hung up. Are you coming to find me? So we didn't agree on when and where we were playing. She just hung up and I never saw her. Maybe she's hiding, I guess, and I was supposed to go find her, but I still don't know where she is. The second time I called her, she was just like breathing heavily. She was out of breath. She sounded like she was on death's door. Granny, are you okay? You do not sound too good, Granny. Either that or, I don't know, I guess maybe she is playing hide and seek and she's in her hiding spot and she's like so excited for me to find her that she's panting basically. Can't wait for this motherfucker to find me. I'm gonna scare her. I'm so good. I'm a crazy grandma. Okay, let's message her and then we'll do the video call. Unfortunately, messaging Granny is much the same. I really thought this was gonna be some kind of AI chatbot where Granny is responding to what you're saying. And if this is some kind of AI, it's an AI that is designed to mimic a scary old woman that doesn't give a shit what you have to say, because she's gonna say what she wants to say whether you like it or not. And what she has to say is she wants to play hide and seek. Do you want to play hide and seek? This kind of seems like the same conversation we were having on the phone. This is my house. No, I'm at my house. Ah! Jesus, man. FaceTiming Granny is pretty funny, though. Granny game would like to access my camera. Okay. Hey, Granny. Granny, flip the camera around. I can't see you. Granny. Oh, fuck. Call finished. Wait, so did Granny just die? Because I was on FaceTime with Granny. She was holding the camera. And then she opened a door in her own house and got murdered with a chainsaw. It's not very scary. That's really sad. Dude, imagine that in a horror movie. Like, you know, a teenager gets a phone call that's like, hey, I'm right outside. I'm gonna kill you. And she's like, oh no, don't come in. And then the person on the other line is like, yeah, I'm gonna... Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Dude, I'm getting mugged. I'm getting mugged. Help. They want all my money. No. They're stabbing me. Brittany, help. They're stabbing me. All right, guys. Well, I hope you enjoyed this deep dive into the App Store. If you did and you're not subscribed yet, make sure you subscribe and turn on my notifications to join Greg. That's what I call my fan base here on YouTube. And I will see you guys very soon. Bye-bye.